1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Dubai Polo Question Club for the finals day of the UAE National Cup 2024. And as a curtain raiser, we have the Junior Polo starting off here, which will have two matches between the Legends and the Avengers. And we'll first of all start off with the Legends, and then the very distinctive blue helmet there, the light royal blue helmet. It will be Charlie Matthews. At number 2, we have Dries Schmidt. If you'd like to come forward, please, in the dark blue. In the dark blue or dark green, possibly even. And then we have Silver Lily Rottweiler in the white helmet on the little chestnut pony. And then we have, of course, Dana Alabar with the white helmet riding the little grey. And in the green team, we have the Avengers playing. At number 1, I believe, is Emily Bennett with the white helmet and then the little grey pony. At number 2, Aaron Choshki with the black helmet. Actually, just turn him around, put him into the number 3 position, but that's all fine. Hassan Alabar in the dark green. Up you come, please, Hassan. And, of course, we have Safa Kershid in the black helmet. Forward you come, Safa. And we have Tim Ward out there to officiate this here this afternoon. So just have a quick line-up here now to get this one underway. We've got 2 chuggers of polo here now. So the ball, bowled into play it is, out the back of the line out, looking to surface with this one first. Coming off with that one, good strong hit there by Hassan. Comes up onto it once more. Sorry, that's Ahan. Ahan onto it once again. Being marked well, very closely indeed, and gets the shot off, but it comes off the pony there of Silver Lily into the open space here now. Coming back forward onto it once again, putting more pressure on. Only goes forward up towards the goal, does Safa, but it looks like it's just gone wide. Good defensive play there by Charlie Matthews. And so the ball will be placed on the back line here now. For the Legends to bring into play. Brought up here. Charlie Matthews gets a really good strong hit on that one there. Just short of the halfway line. He's going to have to check up and straighten himself up. Does so, gets back onto it, but couldn't quite get onto that one there. Checking up nicely here now is Ahan. Ahan looking to take it forward and round the corner. Couldn't do so, but it's now picked up and taken forward here by Silver Lily. Keeps this ball moving forward. Across the field we go here now with Emily Bennett. Emily taking it in front of the clubhouse here now. Up the middle of the field. She has Safang in support. Needs to just get in behind as the hook comes in. The hook comes in, couldn't quite make the backhand there. Good. So Lily, but it is going onto that one there. Here's Safan. Safan looks to pick this one up, and the next one onto this one here. It is Ahan Choski. Ahan comes forward once again. Just gets caught up in the traffic, and it's fed up forward nicely here there by Emily. Up towards the goal. It is Safan looking just to finish that one off, and does so absolutely perfectly there. Safan Kershid scoring the first goal here now for the Avengers. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. They'll be changing ends, of course. So we'll now have the Avengers in green heading towards the Autobahn and Dubai, and the Legends in the yellow heading towards Babelsham and the desert. So 2 teams will be lining up there on Tim Ward. Ball into play, nicely out the back of the line, out it comes. Off the back of the line. Coming away with this one here is Hassan. Comes forward once again. Gets ridden off out of it. Couldn't quite pick up the play. Savin just found herself a little bit parallel to it there, but it's now going to be Matthews. Matthews looks to take that one round the corner here there, and it just gets left behind here now, but coming in on to pick up the play once again now for the Avengers. Avengers looking to be going forward here, but you've just got to let the Legends just clear out of the way slightly first. So then we can have Emily go forward up onto the play. Sends a good shot, looking to pass that one up forward to a teammate there. Goes underneath the neck. Does Aaron Joski out towards the corner. He's just being pushed there by Silver Lily. Couldn't pick that next one up, but it's Safa coming up onto it here now towards the goal. She's ridden off out of that one there. It's just kept in the play nicely there, but it looks like it is going to be Charlie Matthews to take it away from the goal mouth and the danger zone. Charlie, plenty of space and time, just can settle down a bit, but coming back to put a little bit of pressure on him is going to be Ahan. Charlie, nice shot there by him, up over the halfway line. Connects with it well once more. Got a great eye as this young man, looking to go coast to coast if he can, and he gets a lovely approach shot there. He's got space and time. Up he comes, controls the pony, beautiful, correct swing, and through the goal it is for coast to coast goal there for Charlie Matthews. Leveling up the score, 1 goal apiece, and you see here Charlie Matthews. Great goal there by Charlie Matthews. So the two teams will line up once again here now. On umpire Tim Wright. Tim Ward rather. In the line now. Looking to come away with it once again. The first pair cancel each other. Charlie Matthews comes across the front of the line there and gets a foul. Pulled against him on that one there. Just encroaching that right of way we can see on our replay on Polo line. It just comes across the line there where other players are coming behind. And that there will result in a penalty here now, in favour of the Avengers. So Legends will have to see what they can do with this one here. The ball's brought into play. Legends need to turn around and give 30 yards, but next onto it, once again, gets back on his own play, does Hassan. Hassan heels off it, leaves it now here for Emily. Emily comes forward once again. She's at the top, but it's now, looks like it's going to be Hassan to try and get back round to this first and keeps Charlie away from it, but in doing so, they leave the ball behind, and it is now going to be Silver Lily comes up onto this one here. Silver Lily Rottweiler coming forward. In comes Emily to get the hook in on there, gets the hook, and who's next onto this one here? And it looks like it is going to be Ahan underneath the neck. He tries to come with that, goes forward, decides to cut it round the opposite direction here now. Matthews wanting a bit of that, but thinks better of it as he just waits rather than crossing the line and trying to take that ball. And Emily Bennett up on the play here now, keeping going forward. Checks up, tries to come back inside, and she's been helped out well there by Hassan Alibar. Hassan out towards the clubhouse side there. Backhand coming in by Emily Bennett. By Silver Lily. Brings it forward there once again. This is Emily up on the play. Comes forward, avoids the hook there. Keeps coming forward once again. Emily up over the halfway line and up to about the 60-yard line here now, looking for a good approach shot. Charlie coming back to put the pressure on as well. She has support in behind, but it looks like she's going to take it all the way. Good discipline there as Charlie gets kept off out of that play, and a beautiful goal there by Emily Bennett. Taking the score now, 2-1. So the two teams will go back to the middle of the field once more. So just getting the two teams to quickly get lined up. Ward bowls the ball into play. Into play it goes. Off the back of the line out it comes once again. Good clean line outs here now. Going away with that one there. Well is Ahan. Ahan tries to pick it up once again, but he's in support. Behind him is Emily once again, the goal scorer. Emily coming forward. In comes Charlie, gets the hook. The ball, though, is left here for Safa. Safa brings that forward once again. Just keeps that one away from Charlie. There goes the first hooter. She's got 30 seconds looking to get this ball up the field here now. Great support there by Hassan Alabar. Hassan feeds that one up forward once more. In comes Charlie and clears it away from the danger zone once again. Charlie Matthews takes this out towards the clubhouse, looking to go again, but he gets hooked off out of that one there by Ahan, and it's coming onto it with the backhand. Comes Hassan Alabar. Hassan Alabar turning on that play. Quickly here is Emily Bennett going towards the goal here now. Emily in hop pursuit, back comes Silva Lily. She's coming to try and put the pressure on, does so, rides off, and the ball comes out to the side here now. Couldn't quite pick it up, and there goes the second hooter. So that there will end the first chukker, ladies and gentlemen, with the score being 2 goals. It is to the Avengers, 1 goal to the Legends. And we'll just have a quick break here now, whilst everybody catches their breath, ponies and players, before we have our second chukker.
What makes the world go round is top about that cha-ching sound like we count bills by the pound is we can't stop cause we're living for the money. What makes the world go round is top about that cha-ching sound like we count bills by the pound is don't stop, rock the block, cause once we get started then we just can't stop. And when you see the Lamborghini then you know what's up, because cheap is cheap and the talk is talk, yeah. Now we chilling on a cruise ship, take a jet to Korea, how we do it. All the players are playing the game, head is looking lame, so we started getting money and you know we
I've been coming here, mainly maybe 10 years, always with the Habtour, with Mohamed Habtour. That's been great years with Wolf, with Habtour. But yeah, since maybe it started 2016, 17, we were here, then we moved to the Habtour Polo Club. I started with Hani, but part-time because I was working with the Habtours before. But last season we decided to maybe bring it up a notch, and I went full-time with him, and it's been great since. I'm very grateful. We reached the final. See, we had a lot of help with the AM, Sahan, with Alia, Hani, Haiti. It's been amazing. No, we have been really enjoying it, and the whole season has been great. Haiti is a great guy, and to play is fun. I really enjoy it. He's amazing. Been really enjoying these past weeks with him, and looking forward for Sunday. See, Vindrai, we played against them the other day, and I think it's, everybody knows here in Dubai what Vindrai means. It's a great team with Esteban. I think he's doing a great work. It's going to be tough. We are happy we're in the final, and it's a good challenge to play against them, and hoping the best for us.
So we're back underway again here now in chukker number 2, as we come live to you from Polo line, and out of the line out, greens. the form of the Avengers heading towards the goal. Charlie Matthews has other ideas and tries to clear this one away from the back line. It looks like it has actually gone out over the back line. And so the ball to be brought back into play here by the Legends. And Charlie Matthews brings it across the face of goal. Out towards the clubhouse side he comes here now. Charlie goes straight with that shot, looking to put that one up front here, first to surface, up onto this one nicely here now. It is going to be Silver Lily over the top of that one there, helped out and ball sent a little bit further forward there, sorry, by Silver Lily this time, and it was Dana Alabar onto that one first, I'm sorry to have to say, and we get a whistle on that play by umpire Ward, and let's see what he has to say on this one here now. We can see on the replay. Charlie Matthews just giving away a penalty there. An opportunity here now for the Avengers to mount an attack. So the ball to be brought in here by Ahan. Ahan, in behind Ahan is Hassan. Ahan goes with a good long strong shot up the front, goes at pace, going back onto it first though will be Safa. Safa underneath the neck, a beautiful shot by her, sending Matthews back to try and defend this one, but unfortunately he couldn't get to that one in time, and through the goal it is. So another lovely goal there by Safa Khurshid. Great goal by her, taking the score now. 3 goals it is to the Avengers and 1 to the Legends. So the two teams will line up on the far side of the field. For Ward to bowl this ball back into play. Ward lines them up, ball gets bowled into play. Off the back of the line out, trying to come with that one there. Looks like it is going to be Ahan again. Picks this one up nicely here, going towards goal. Going back with him though is going to be Charlie. Pressure put on, Pony kicks that one up into the air. The next onto it is going to be Safa. Safa onto this next play. Nice backhand there by Silver Lily, who's going to be first round onto it. Looks like she can get back onto her own backhand nicely there. Does Silver Lily. Takes it round the corner here. Sorry, that's not Silver Lily. That one is actually, once again, Emily Bennett. Emily gets good support there from Hassan. Picked up here now by Aaron. Sends that forward up for Safa once again. Safa going forward up towards the goal. This could be very dangerous indeed now for the Legends. She goes in with a shot, tries to finish that one off, but unfortunately it just goes wide and slits past the goalpost to the right hand side. So the ball will be placed on the back line here now for the Legends to bring back into play. And just bringing that ball in there will be Dana Alivar. Goes by herself on it once more, looking to go coast to coast here now. Dana, good play by her, tries to pick that one up again. But Pony helps out a little bit, but next onto it comes a backhand there. Oh, didn't quite get the backhand looking for. In comes Matthews. Matthews comes through. Possibly would have been better off on your near side, Charlie, but up we come once again. Trying to come back onto it once again does Charlie, and it's now going to be Silver Lily up on the play. Pulls that ball round up onto a stick side. But in comes Hassan, spoils that play, but she's quickly round, whips that Pony round beautifully. But onto the next play here comes Silver Lily. Plays a little bit of a backhand onto that one there, but it is now going to be Emily Bennett going up forward here. She passes up there for Charlie. Charlie Matthews going a little bit wide out towards the side. And it's now, once again, making the turning play is Emily Bennett. Emily slipping in to try and pick that one up there. Safa just lost sight of the play, couldn't quite pick it up, but the next one coming up onto this one here now is going to be Hassan Labar. Hassan. But Charlie gets the better of that one there. There's a little bit of coaching going on between the players and a bit of support, but going back to put the pressure there on Charlie, it is going to be Emily Bennett. The pressure was good, but tries to pick that one up there. Did. Silver Lily unable to do so. Safa comes up onto the play. Who's next up onto this one here now? It is Silver Lily. Goes forward, gets taken forward once again, but now it looks like it is going to be Ahan to take this round the corner here if you can. Picking that one up is Drais. Next onto this one here. Turning the play back inside once again and changing, putting it into attack once more is Safa. Safa taking it out there across the club, front of the clubhouse here now. Just gets ridden off and hooked off out of that play and looking to try and bring this one around the field here this time, and does so very nicely indeed is Silver Lily. But she gets hooked off out of it, and the ball gets sent forward again here now, once more by Hassan Alabar. Hassan's ball, tried to pick it up, did Aham, but it's going to be Charlie Matthews to come in and spoil that play here. At the top of that one there, checking up nicely underneath the neck, straightening himself back up towards the goal. Here is Ahan, sends that ball in towards the middle of the field. Good centering shot there. Coming to put the pressure on and to ride him off, but comes in behind on the pony there. That's Silver Lily, who now picks this one up here now. Going forward on it is Emily Bennett, but shows a little bit too much of that one there to Matthews. Matthews picks it up, turns this ball nicely around the corner here, but couldn't get back over to the play once more. Just possibly ran a little bit much out of that pony when turning back inside once again. It is Savin shows with the shot there, does Ahan. Ahan sends it clear of the goal here now, looking to play the backhand. Plays a tail backhand. Who's first to surface up onto this one here now? And it looks like it is going to be Emily Bennett. Goes under the neck and looking for the approach shot in towards goal here now. She's well supported there by Hassan again. Hassan's ball goes back, but unfortunately goes out over the back line. So the ball sitting on the back line here now for Charlie Matthews to bring into play for the Legends. Charlie goes by himself out towards the clubhouse side. Needs someone to get in behind to give him support. No one was there, and the next one coming onto this here now. Oh, and it looks like we get a whistle on that play. Let's see what umpire Ward has decided. It might be just having a chat with Charlie about his pony, maybe. Let's see. We'll have a quick explanation there. To the players. And so it looks like a ball's being dropped down here now for a penalty in favour of the Avengers in the green shirts. And to bring this one forward is Arhan. Anjowski drives that one up in towards the middle of the field, up there for Safa. Safa onto it once again, looking for the next shot. Gets it underneath the belly, but it looks like it's going to get flicked off out of the way there and cleared out towards the side and over the back line. By Dana Alabar, and potentially we could have a corner, a penalty 6. In favour of the Avengers. So the ball will be dropped down where it approximately went out over the back line on the 60-yard line. So the yellow team of the Legends are going to have to retire back to the yards. And coming up onto this one, here's Arhan. Strikes that one well. It could go all the way. Matthews wants a bit of it, so does down a bit. It looks like it's going to go all the way, and all the way it does from the 60-yard, just wide of the goals. Great goal there by Arhan Chowski. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. So that there will be the end of our first match here this afternoon. Our junior polo. And running out the winners, the Avengers. With a great last goal there from the corner. And so the two teams will congratulate and thank each other. And then we'll start with our first match, our subsidiary final of the UAE Federation Cup 6 to 8 goal tournament with two. And now we'll just go to, for our Polo Line viewers, the highlights of that and the goals there. So the first one being put away there nicely by Safa. She scored very well indeed, and this was a lovely coast-to-coast goal here for Charlie Matthews. Taking it from one end to the other and put it away. Great goal there by Charlie. coming up onto this one here. We believe it is actually Emily Bennett coming forward and putting that one away. Great goal there. The ball being carried down the field by Emily. So we see the two teams leaving the field here now. And from myself, Adam Snowden, we'll just go to a few messages and adverts, and we'll have a bit of a break before we start our subsidiary final of the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2024. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dubai Polo Equestrian Club for our Subsidiary final in the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2024 between Bansali Polo and Lamar. Bansali, of course, will be in their orange shirts and Lamar in the dark blue today. And it looks like they're going to go over to the far side of the field where they'll line up, and I'll give you a formal introduction of the players. I'll go to the clubhouse side here now. So the two teams making their way over there now. Just short of one player, actually, it looks like at the moment, from Lamar. And just to say that this is the UAE Federation Cup 2024 6 to 8 goal handicap tournament with Tumi and Dubai Polo Equestrian Club. Tumi, follow Tumi on Instagram at Tumi Travel. And also Dubai Polo Equestrian Club at Polo Club Dubai. Travel in style with premium and durable bags from Tumi and also wallets, which I have one in my pocket already. Find the information on the nearest store of Tumi or shop now at www.tumi.ae. Personalize your bags with a monogram by Tumi. So just waiting for Manu Perez to join his team. And we'll just quickly go to the lineups here now, and I'll give you the introduction of the players. So for Bansali Polo, playing at number 1 will be Rishi Bansali. On 0 goals. At number 2, it is Ariel Paisaponzi. At 3, from Nigeria, it is Abdullah Diko. Had a cracking last game. And at the back door, it is of 5 goals, Gonzalo Santamarina. And for Lamar, playing at number 1, on 0 goals, it is Mohamed Khalid. At number 2, it is Haida Vangash. Just can't get enough, can Haida. And at number 3, in the red helmet, is Manu Perez, on 2 goals. And at the back door, it is Javier Guerrero, known affectionately as Chulu. Both teams 8 goals, so we'll be starting off here now. 0-0, 4 chuckers of Polo. And our umpires out in the field are Matthias Babeni, Jason Dixon, with Peter Wright being the 3rd man. It is a rather overcast afternoon here. There were fears of a spot of rain, but hopefully that will hold off for a day or two or just miss us here. So the two teams will line up there on the umpires in front of you on the clubhouse side. I'd just like to remind everybody to stand back off the track on the clubhouse side and behind the white line for safety purposes. All cameramen, etc. Can you please leave the field so we can get this match underway? So this long-awaited for sub-final. The two teams are trying to line up. If the cameraman could leave, please. So the umpire's just explaining there, and the ceremonial ball is just thrown in for them to actually sort of video, and then we'll get this underway properly here now. So this time the ball's into play, and off to play it is. So if we can clear the field, please. It is urgent. Those balls will kill you if you're not careful. So in onto the play, Chulu. Chulu comes round with it. Chulu takes it round onto his near side, back onto his stick side, with pressure being put on him there by Santorino. Chulu comes out in towards the middle of the field. looking to avoid the hook, does so, slips past, picks up play once more, back onto him once again. Great play there by Chulu, and coming in onto it once again is this time Paiza. Paiza looking to get the hook. He's got Santorini in front, yields off, leaves it, takes two players with him, and it is now left here for Manu Perez. Manu gets a good driving shot and sends this one up forward here now. Trying to get that up for Haida, but first onto it as the backhand comes in by Rishi, but now picked up by Paiza. Paiza's backhand comes off the pony, and it's going to be Manu to pick it up on the little grey pony, going towards the goal here now. Manu looking to run this one all the way. Manu Perez looking to open up the account here now for Lamar, and does so very nicely indeed. Does Manu Perez. Taking the score. 1 goal it is. And you can see as he came off the bunch of players here, we can see on Polo line. And just sticking ball that one nicely through the goals. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. From Bart Dixon. Bowls the ball into play it is. At the front of the line now, working, looking for it, trying to hunt that one out there, and it pops out here now, going where Mohamed Khalid gets hooked off out of it by Paiza, but it's going to be picked up here now by Manu once again. Manu yields off, leaves it now for Chulu. Chulu on the play, just has to yield off, does Santorini. He sends that ball up forward, up here now, looking for Mohamed Khalid. Mohamed Khalid comes in, avoids the hook there from Diko, and he's going towards the goal. He's looking to finish this one off with one more tap will do, and through the goals it is. So it's now 2 goals it is to Lamar. 2 minutes of Polo being played. Good passing play there by Chulu, but a lot to be done by Mohamed Khalid, and gets that one up there. And through the goals it is. Nice goal there. You can see Haida gets back to the middle quickly. He's aware that the clock is ticking and the umpires are counting down. And the ball will be bowled into play. And so the ball bowled into play in the front of the middle line out. That one is there. Looking for it is Paiza. Paiza still looking for that ball and hunting it out, but so is Manu and Diko, and onto that one there quickly comes Chulu, but it's now going to be Paiza. Comes away with it here, gets hooked off out of that play there, but it's going to be Paiza, keeps control of it and leaves it now for Santorini. Takes the man, goes forward, bursts up past this player here now, but just gets stopped there by Manu. In comes the near side backhand there by Chulu. Chulu's backhand gets stopped by Paiza. Ariel Ponce, that is, and turns and faces forward towards the goal once more. He has 2 players there with him, so he ends up passing that one out and letting it out the front door once again for Diko. Diko couldn't quite pick that one up, but Chulu comes in, picks it up, puts it up round onto his near side, back onto his stick side, trying to get onto that one. There is Diko. Diko picks up the play. In comes Manu on the near side to try and spoil that play, but they're working hard and tries to come away with it. But it's now going to be Chulu again. Chulu out. Here he comes here now. There's Javier Guerrero. Javier, good shot up the field here now, up the front door once again, looking there for Mohamed Khalid at pace over the halfway line. He connects with that ball well. He looks over his shoulder to see who's coming back at him, and Rishi's coming down the middle of the field, so he keeps this one short, tries to get back onto his own play. Then over the top of that one there are the next 2 players, but it looks like it is going to be Santa Marina and Manu Perez there together. Great stick work there by Gonzalez. Santorini brings this ball up the field here now, looks to show and go, and he gets it, picks it up again on the near side after his first play was spoilt there by Chulu, and up over the halfway line he goes here now at pace, and it's going to be Chulu taking this shorter distance down the middle of the field, goes with a good strong approach shot there with a half swing for Gonzalez. Santorini looking to put this one away here now, looking to cut that one through the goals, and it just goes wide. He pushes it wide across the face of goal. Lovely run there, coast to coast, from one end of the field to the other, bringing it forward and back and around in front of you there in the clubhouse, dear Gonzalez Santamarina. But unfortunately unable to capitalise on that opportunity. The score remains the same. 2 goals it is here now to Lamar. And Mansali still looking to open up their account, to just asked by the umpires as they blew the whistle to give the opportunity for the players just to quickly go and change ponies. They have a minute to do so. And you see them down there for our Polo line viewers down there in the bottom corner by the pony lines. And Chulu just getting onto this little grey pony, or has done. And he'll be bringing the ball in from the back line, where it's been placed down to get the second half, or the last 3 minutes, say, of Chukka number 1 underway. Good view there of the umpire just waiting behind the line there. Matthias will be calling play when they're all in order. players called. Manu Perez brings it in. Mohamed Khalid just coming back out onto the field. Sends this one out towards the clubhouse side, looking there for his teammate in the form of Chulu, but picked up on the near side once again comes Gonzalo Santamarina. Santamarina sweeps that one underneath the neck nicely here now. Santamarina straightens himself up onto that one a little bit more, looking for the approach shot here this time. He gets a good shot in towards the goal, and through the goal it is. Managed to get it there between the legs of the pony of Manu Perez. Beautiful goal there by Gonzalo Santamarina. You see him coming round on our replay here now. Goes in on that one there and just gets that one through. Beautiful goal there by Gonzalo Santamarina. Just making up for that previous one there, but so they're back to the middle of the field and the score is 1-2, but it's in favour of Lamar. So the two teams lining up on umpire Dixon bowls that ball back into play again. Not quite as clean as the juniors, but there it is. It's in out the line, out it comes here now. Bernstein looking for a little bit of that one there, but Hyder bursts away with this one here. But Hyder sends the backhand back out there for Chulu to get onto, but he gets hooked off out of it this time. And next onto it here comes Rishi Bansili. Rishi up forward goes Deco. Deco looking for the passing play, looking to get up past and does so. Up past Hyder he goes, picks it up on his near side and in through the goal. It is a beautiful one-touch play there by Abdullah Deco. Can't ask much more than that from the young man from Nigeria. Goes up, burns past Hyder. Possibly playing a slight percentage play on that one there was Hyder, but Deco comes in on the near side and just puts that one away beautifully. Great goal there. Leveling up the scores here now in Chukka number 1 as they come back to the middle of the field. About a minute left to play. So the ball into play. Out the front of the line it comes. Backhand there by Mohamed Khalid as Chulu was coming in. Manu tries to take this one out and away from the line, but coming away with it once again. It is going to be Santarina, but Chulu, it was actually Manu spoils that play. Deco comes away with it here now. Deco gets hooked off out of it well there by Mohamed Khalid, just as well he did, because he was certainly coming in onto that one there. No, we get a whistle on the play. You got Manu and Chulu looking for a little bit of Santamarina. And let's see what the umpires decide on this. We can possibly see a little bit more on our replay. He's coming around the corner there with Manu and coming up into it there. Ooh, they're coming, both trying to come back onto it, and Manu possibly edging Santamarina into the player coming behind. And so the umpire have called for a penalty one, the goal to be scored, to be given. So the whistle has been blown as well to stop the clock, so they'll come back to the middle of the field. We're starting off without a roll-in, and it won't be a roll-in, it will actually be a penalty 5B. The score now, 3 goals it is to Bansali. A penalty 1 is given when there is a potentially dangerous situation preventing a goal from being scored, and as actually I believe the ball did travel on through the goal, they've given that. And we start off here now with a spot penalty from the halfway line, a penalty 5B. In favour of Bansali, to be brought in here by Rishi Bansali himself. Rishi taps this up forward, up there to Hyder. Goes with a long shot here this time and sends that up looking for Santarina. Santarina in there, in behind Manu Perez. Manu gives him a good touch up, couldn't get the backhand off. First round back onto this one here. Rishi plays a quick backhand, taking away there from Guerrero, but Manu gets a bit of a steal on that one there. But coming through and clearing it through the pack of players there was Mohamed Khalid, sent back in by Deco. Picked up once more here, playing ping pong a little bit. These players are here now, but on the up the field here now comes Manu Perez. Manu coming forward. Manu comes a bit wide on that one there. The first two to goes. In comes Paiser, sets itself onto his near side, gets ridden off out of it, pops up onto the stick side of Paiser, but couldn't get the backhand. Chulu comes through at pace here now. No, it's actually going to be Manu once again, but it just goes wide. The first hooter had gone, so good attack there by Lamar once again, but unable to capitalise on it and finish it at the last minute there. So the score at the end of Chukka number 1 is 3 goals to Bansali, 2 goals to Lamar. And for our Polo Line viewers, we'll go to a few messages and adverts whilst the players quickly change.
What makes the world go round is top about that cha-ching sound like we count bills by the pound is we can't stop cause we're living for the money. What makes the world go round is top about that cha-ching sound like we count bills by the pound is cause we're living for the money. then we just can't stop. And when you see the Lamborghini, then you know what's up. Because cheap is cheap and the talk is talk, yeah. Now we chilling on a cruise ship, take a jet to Korea, how we do it. All the players are playing the game, head is looking lame, so we started getting money and you know we
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Dubai Polo Question Club. To start chucker number 2 it'll be. Being brought in here by Paiza. Paiza brings this one up forward here now. Sends this ball out there for Deco to get onto, but first onto it is going to be Guerrero. Guerrero picks up the play. Guerrero on the play here now. Checks up, turns, gets pushed by Deco. Over the top of that one, we get a whistle on the play. So just have a quick break here now. And it's going to be Guerrero to bring this ball back into play here now. For Lamar. So Chulo Guerrero circling round up on the play here now. Chulo on the play. Sends that one up forward here now, looking for Manu. Manu picks this one up nicely. Manu out there being pressurized by Paiza. Paiza comes in with a hooking play and looks like he's going to take that ball away from him here now. Does so, turns back inside towards the goal. In a bit of a melee of players there and looking to hunt his way through and out of it here. Now comes Deco sending this one up here now for Paiza out towards the clubhouse once again, but Paiza gets the next shot in and sends this forward, but he's going to get pushed wide and out of that one there by Chulo Guerrero, who sends a monster backhand back in towards the danger zone once more, looking for Mohamed Khalid, but the first to swoop onto it with a nice little half-controlled swing there by Gonzalo Santarina. Coming up to him now is going to be Manu Perez. Manu checks up, turns, comes back inside, opts to go forward by himself on this occasion, but being marked there by Manu, and he sends it nicely up over the top here, looking for Rishi, but it's going to be Haider Bangash onto this first. Haider comes in, opens up the backhand, picked up nicely there by Chulu on the meet, on the interception, takes it away and checks up, turns, comes back inside there of Paiza, making a bit of space for himself. Good pressure there by Deco, putting a bit extra, but he needs to get back to his man, or at least pick a man up, and it's sent up forward once again there for Haider Bangash on the near side. Or onto his stick side there, gets a good backhand there, does. Rishi, very strong backhand indeed, but reciprocating, sent it back in by Manu once more. And we've got a bit of a difference of opinion on where the angle and the line of the ball was as players come in onto that one there. We have dismounting Paiza, as he might have just got copped with a mallet on that one there. And we can see on the replay we have the backhand comes in, Mohamed Khalid's coming in, and we also have Chulu coming from the other direction. And Paiza coming in between them there when he's wanting to make a shot. And we can see on the replay there that he's smarting somewhat, but he's going to turn around. They're all apologising to each other. There's no malice, of course, meant there. They're all good, great friends off the field. We can see on the replay once more we have the backhand, and Paiza just getting himself caught directly across the line. And if it hadn't been Chulu to come in onto that one there, it certainly would have been Mohamed Khalid coming from the other direction. So the ambulance will just attend to him. It looks like it's his knee. As you see, he's ripped his knee pad off immediately and needing a bit of that magic spray. So hopefully he'll just walk that one off for a moment or two and get his knee pad back on and get mounted back up again. To get this underway once more. can see once again on the replay. It's not for the faint-hearted, this game. So Paiza gets his knee pad back on. And I'm sure he'll manage, thank you very much indeed to the ambulance's prompt response. And now it's a bit of a Richard III, a kingdom for my horse, a horse for my kingdom, whichever way it might be, as he tries to look round for a pony here now. And it looks like we have a penalty 2 being given to Lamar. For dangerous play. But as I said, it was more a question of being caught out rather than malice, as it were to say. So Paiza seems to be walking that off quite nicely now here after a bit of the old magic spray. Chulu quickly leaves the field to go and grab a different mallet. Ariel Ponzi just getting to his pony here now, so he'll get himself mounted up. I'm sure his dearly beloved Marina will look after him later, being a veterinary surgeon, get a nice good ice pack on it, or possibly slap him around with an animal index or something. So Paiza. So just waiting for the umpires to call play here now. We have a spot penalty from the 30-yard line, an undefended penalty here now in favour of Lamar. Looking to level the scores is Chula Guerrero. Only just a little bit bright, so opts to walk up to this one here now. Does so, strikes and shoots, and through the goal it goes. Now that there will level up the scores here now in chugga number 2. 3 goals apiece it is. You can see on the replay there, decided to bring that pony down to walk. It's still a little bit bright. And ends up having to play literally a neck shot in towards the goal. So, 2 teams back to the middle of the field once more. It'll be umpire Dixon to bowl this ball in again. Bowls that ball into play. Into play it is. Off out the line, out it comes. Looking for it there is going to be Manu. Manu breaks away here now. Manu going back up the inside there. I'm going to get away from him, try and get up to that ball first. Will be Rishi. Rishi going forward up onto this one here nicely now. It's going goalward bound. He needs to make that backhand to be sure of it. And oh no, he didn't quite get hold of it. And Manu says thank you very much and pops another one away there for Lamar, making it 4 goals. It is now Lamar, 3 goals to Bensali. So 2 teams will make their way back to the middle of the field once more. Once again. Good play there by Manu. Just a little unfortunate there that the backhand didn't come off of Bensali. And so lining up once again on Dixon. Dixon lines the 2 teams up, bowls that ball into play. Off out the line, out it comes. Manu surfaces with it, sends the backhand, threads it through, trying to get that one up here now for Chulu. Backhand. Chulu comes in there with Santorina. Chulu picks it up onto his near side. That's the left-hand side of the horse and brings it round and tries to bring away there from the ever tenacious Santorina. Santorina just has to yield off him here this time as Chulu looks forward here now, and who's he can pass this ball up to, looking for Hyder. Hyder just checks up, comes back onto this one here now. Hyder got himself across onto it, but it's now picked up by Santorina. Santorina checks, turns, comes back inside. In comes Manu. Here's the call, just to let him know who's there out the front door, and it looks like it's Paiza going back, but there's Chulu coming back at pace at him as well. Chulu's up the inside, over the top, backhand there by Mohammed Khalid. Very safe play indeed by him, and who can surface onto this one round here first, and it looks like it is going to be Manu Perez. Manu keeps that one short there. Goes forward, couldn't quite pick that one up, nor could Santorina. It's Hyder sends it forward once again. Hyder Bangash going towards the goals here now, but he's got Rishi to get round first. Rishi on the near side, plays a little bit of a backhand on that one there, but we get a whistle on the play. So, you see a good shot of Hyder, and let's see what we can see on the replay here now. Hyder comes up onto that one. And Rishi possibly just riding over the top of the ball a little bit, maybe, infringing the right of way of Hyder. And therefore we'll have a penalty here now in favour of Van Sally. And it looks like it is going to be from the 30-yard spot, an undefended penalty, whilst the players quickly go and change. And you can see down there, that's Manu Perez in the red helmet. And Guizhe Ling from Peru, just helping him out with a little bit of tactics. Guizhe Li. And there is, in the very smart blue camo helmet, it is Deco. Being helped out by Valerie, playing stick chick this afternoon. And there we have Mohammed Khalid. Phenomenally well mounted. Not been playing for an awful long time. But very well mounted indeed. So just go back to the replay here now. You see Rishi just infringing that right of way. Half an eye on the ball and half an eye on Van Sally, and the half on Van Sally took the better and pulled him in over the line of the ball. So the ball's been dropped down here now. For a penalty to a 30-yard penalty in favour of Lamar. Julu. Up to this one once again. He drives, he shoots, it's high and through the goal it is. So that's another one on the board there for Lamar, making it 5 goals it is to Lamar. 3 goals to Van Sally here in chukker number 2. And just under 3 minutes left to play. The second chukker of our 5 chukker match. So 2 teams lining up once more there on Dixon. In front of you there at the clubhouse, and the ball gets bowled into play once more off the line. Here it comes. Mohammed Khalid picks that one up. Sorry, Chulu does. Chulu out there towards the steps on the clubhouse side. Straightens himself up. He's got players going forward, looking to get that one up forward there for Manu, but he looks like he's possibly just got a little bit too much on it and can't get to it in time. But a good backhand there this time by Rishi. Changes it into attack once more. Onto the near side comes Santorina. Santorina thought he had been interfered with in his play whilst trying to make the play, and we get a whistle. So let's see what the umpires deem out of this one here now. We'll just have a quick little look at the replay. And again, it looks like we have a player just encroaching the right of way. In Polo, we have the line of the ball, and that's literally the line the ball travels. On the other side of it, you have an easement, which you may enter, provided you do so safely. And the rules of Polo are set up for the safety of horse then player. So if you're riding your horse underneath the swing of a player, you're putting yourself and the horse in an endangered position, and therefore you'll get a penalty put against you, and a penalty team that is being penalised, or the team that was penalised, will be put in a position they would have been if they had not been fouled. For those on the terrace there, watching for their first time. So there it is, pinned up by Santa Marina. Up the front door it goes, looking there for Paiser, but he's just been pushed and kept off out of that one there, and it literally just scrapes that left-hand goalpost and goes wide. A great attempt there by Gonzalo Santa Marina. And now we have Chulo to bring it in here. Chulo Guerrero taps it up forward. Goes hard and long with this one, straight up the middle of the field, looking for Mohammed Khalid. Mohammed Khalid coming in onto that one in front of Paiser, and we get a whistle on the play. Umpires might have just been discussing that one there, because was Abdullah Diko stopping him from breaking a near side play first? But let's see if we can see anything on the replay. He clearly did come in front of Paiser. So if anything, he should have actually probably stayed onto his near side. And so we'll bring this one back here now. The near side, of course, being the left-hand side of the horse. And so we'll have this ball being dropped down here once more. For a penalty now in favour of so the balls we drop down here now for a penalty 5B, a midfield penalty. Santorina taps it up forward. gives this ball a ride and sends that one up the front door here now. He's looking for Deco, he's looking for Mansali, but first to try and get onto that one there. But he's just going to shadow it out over the back line, actually, with Hyder will. Strikes his ball really well indeed, does Gonzalo Santarina. But it's just a little bit wide of the goals again, and out to the left-hand side this time for Chulu Guerrero to bring it into play. 5-3's the score, but a minute left to play here in Chukka number 2. So Chulu comes in, drives this one up the middle of the field here now, sends that one out there for Mohamed Khalid once more. Mohamed Khalid looking to pick it up onto the near side. Trying to slip onto it though. There will be Deco onto his near side. Deco once more. In comes the ride off there by Manu. Manu up onto the play here now. Comes in, takes it away there from Deco. Manu again. Manu does a little half shot, sends this up to himself here once again. But Paiza slips away from his man and comes in with the near side backhand underneath the tail. And sweeping onto this one here quickly is going to be Guerrero. Guerrero going back there with Santarina. It is Chulu Guerrero. Chulu checks up with Santarina in there with him. Turns away there from Chulu does Guerrero, and back in towards the middle of the field. It is now going to be Javier Guerrero, comes forward once again. It goes with a near side flick in towards the goal, couldn't get it, but it's now going to be checked up, turned and put in towards the goal there by Manu. Gets away from his man and puts it away. A lovely goal there by Manu Perez, making the score now. 6 goals is to Lamar. Couldn't quite get that shot off, could Guerrero, but great support play there by Manu. And finishing that one off nicely. So we'll now go into Chukka number 3, with the score being 6 goals to 3 after a few messages and adverts from Polo line.
I've been coming here, mainly maybe 10 years, always with the Habtour, with Mohamed Habtour. That been great years with Wolf, with Habtour. But yeah, since maybe it started 2016, 17, we were here, then we moved to the Habtour Polo Club. I started with Hani, but part-time because I was working with the Habtours before. But last season we decided to maybe bring it up a notch, and I went full-time with him, and it's been great since. I'm very grateful. We reached the final, we had a lot of help with the AM. He has a hand with Alia, Hani, Haiti has been amazing. No, we have been really enjoying it, and the whole season has been great. Haiti is a great guy, and to play is fun. I really enjoy it. He's amazing. Been really enjoying these past weeks with him, and looking forward for Sunday. Vindrai, we played against them the other day, and I think everybody knows here in Dubai what Vindrai means. It's a great team with Esteban. I think he's doing a great work. It's going to be tough. We are happy we are in the final, and it's a good challenge to play against them, and hoping the best for us.
So welcome back here. Ooh. Welcome back here now, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bipolar Equestrian Club. To get the second half of this match underway, we'll start Chukka number 3 with the score being 6 goals. Islamar, 3 it is to Mansali. So 2 teams will line up in front of us here at Polo line for Matthias Mameni to get this ball bowled into play. It'll look a very resemblance of a gap, and gets that ball in, out the line, out it comes at the 3s. Looking for it there is Manu. Manu flicks it on his near side. Mohamed Khalid has a bit of that one there, but he gets pushed off out of it, and the ball gets picked up there by Guerrero. Guerrero checks up, plays a bit of show and go there with Paiza, but Paiza solidly in there with him, and trying to get onto it is going to be Manu. Manu comes forward. Manu flicks that one away there from Santarina, but Santarina gets the hook in, and now it's left here for Deco. Deco looks to come onto that one there, manages to do so. Abdullah Deco up onto his near side backhand there by Chulu, out in some open space, but first to surface onto this one here is going to be Paiza. And oh no, Hyder's coming out forward back onto that one there. Came back from an attacking position, did Hyder to pick it up and take it out there towards the boards, going with him there. It's going to be Paiza. Paiza comes in with the hook, flicks it forward. There it does, Hyder, but this time gets hooked out of it fairly solidly. But it's Manu in support, tries to burst through the pattern, but it's going to be Santa Marina to come away here now. Flicks that ball up in the air. Great skills there by Santa Marina. Watch him take that bouncing ball flat out down the field here now. He's got Guerrero putting the pressure on him as well. In the air once more it is. Was there any stopping this man here? Absolutely flat out down the field, and it is going to be Gonzalo Santa Marina. A beautiful goal there by Gonzalo Santa Marina. Taking the ball in the air, all the pressure on him. A number of times, he's probably about 4 or 5 times he took that ball in the air. Flat out down the field with Julio Guerrero after him, putting the pressure on. So nice goal there, making the score. 6 goals to Lamar, 4 it is to Mansali now. So lining up once again in front of us here. Ball into play. Out the back of the line now, this comes, and Santa Marina wants another one here now, and he's off, and he's on this little flying pony here, and he's good centering shot he's looking for this time. Guerrero takes a shorter angle, oh, and he kicks that one out to the side here now, and next onto it's going to be Paiza. Paiza there with Manu. Paiza settles it down, turns back inside. Oh, nearly gets that stolen away from him there, but we get a whistle on the play. Let's have a look at this replay here now. He might have just come around the front of the player there. Good Manu. We see Paiza picks it up, comes forward with it. And yep, it looks like Manu just came around the front of the line. Had no play, just too tempted. And so the ball's been dropped down here now for a spot penalty 2 in favour of Mansali. Being teed up there by Rishi. And Lamar back behind their line. Underpaid penalty, all they can do is just sit and watch this one. And players called. Well, Rishi was actually going to take it, but it looks like it is actually going to be Gonzalo. Cantering this pony up here nicely. Gets hold of that ball and strikes it, and through the goal it is, closing that gap again it is now. 5 goals it is to Mansali, but it's still 6 goals there for Lamar. So a couple of quick succession goals there. Come back to the middle of the field here now. For Matthias Babeni to bowl this ball into play. Here in chucker number 3. So ball into play, middle of the line out, comes off the pony there. Mohamed Khalid's picked up on the near side here now by Paiza, gets hooked off out of it there by Manu. Try to come in as Deco, comes over that top of that one there, and it's now left here for Santa Marina. Santa Marina show and going, uses the man to get a bit of protection there. Santa Marina going down, using his silky skills once again, running this ball all the way at pace, going back with him there, gets a bump and a shove there from Manu and still puts that one away. There's no stopping him here in this chucker number 3 for Gonzalo Santa Marina. Levelling up the scores here now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 goals apiece. And we can see on the replay, Manu comes in with a little bit of a late ride-off. And if the goal hadn't been scored, I could well imagine that they would have given a penalty on that one there. These ride-offs must come in to shoulder to shoulder. You saw that Gonzalo's pony just flicked off sideways there as he got tapped behind the saddle, and the umpire blows the whistle on offering a free change to the players here now. So they'll have a minute to quickly change. So once again, thank you very much to the kind support of Polo Line by Doctor to you. Have a little look at the app as the players go down to quickly change. There's Gonzalo quickly off the play. Paiza quickly mounted back up again. Just quickly go to the replay here now for our Polo Line viewers of that last goal there by Gonzalo. You can just see there his pony getting flicked out there behind with the hindquarters as Manu did come in a little bit late. So a great goal there by Gonzalo. Certainly came alive in that chucker on that pony, scoring 3 lovely goals. 1 from the penalty spot and 2 from the field. one especially good from the clubhouse side. Flat out down the field, bouncing the ball, with the ball bouncing, taking it in midair with Chulu, putting the pressure on, but not fazed at all by this. So we will have a slightly longer break than just a minute. As umpire Dixon changes pony, because it wasn't there at half time for him. You can see the shot there. Jason just putting the ball back on and readjusting the girth and the overgirth. And then he'll get back on and they'll canter the pony round and warm it up and make sure all is okay. And then we'll get this match back underway once more. Just tightening up the overgirth, of course, not over tightening it. Takes his stirrup lengths, readjusts those. Taking the martingale. And his curb chain, very thorough indeed. It is vitally important that these polo ponies that come out for the umpires are suitable for the purpose. There's nothing worse when you're umpiring and you're actually concentrating on the game and the play. And if a horse stumbles, it can lead to a nasty accident, or also if a horse comes charging up behind them and spooks the pony you're on. And when you're not actually really concentrating that much on your riding, you're trying to concentrate on the game, then it is very important that they are very suitable for the purpose that they are presented. So, ladies and gentlemen, over there on the terrace side at the clubhouse, I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon here with the hospitality of Dubai Polo Equestrian Club. As I said, Jason just cant around on that pony just to warm it up and make sure it's not going to be spooked or perturbed by anything. So the two teams will line up here now. We'll get this second half of chucker number 3 underway. With the ball back into play there by Bavarian. It's now picked up. Trying to get a backhand, or was thinking of a backhand there, was Deco, but it's going to be Rishi. Takes it forward, takes it away up here now. Nice play there by Rishi. Rishi comes off the pony. Hyder picks that one up. Hyder just gets stopped in his tracks a little bit there by Santa Marina, and also Deco as well. Just gets caught in the traffic. So let's see what we can see on the replay here now. You see Santa Marina comes forward, Hyder picks it up, and he's just caught in front of him, and then Deco again infringes that right of way, so the ball will be placed down here now for a spot penalty in favour of Lamar, and it will be Chulagaro to bring it in. He brings this one up to his marker in the form of Santa Marina. Looks to unload that one and send that up the field, but he didn't quite get as much onto it. He would have liked to have done so, and coming onto it is going to be the backhand of Santa Marina. Oh, and it comes off the pony of Paisa, his teammate, and he was looking to get on the run here now, but picked up nicely by Chulu. Chulu turns, faces back towards goal, looks up and looks to send that one forward. Again, just struggles to get as much onto it as he would have liked to have done so, but he's ridden off out of the play in the backhand, opening it up. There does Santa Marina, trying to get onto it first. There will be Deco backhand. Who's now being picked up by Manu. Manu yields off, leaves it here now for Chulu. Chulu cuts this one in towards the goal, but he goes a little bit straight with that one there. He took up the mantle and took up the responsibility to play from the back of the melee, and was looking for a bit more of a cut shot to try and angle that one in towards the goal, but unfortunately it just went wide. So balls on the back line here now for Paisa. Ariel Ponzi brings it into play. Up there to his mark for Manu. Goes with a big shot here this time. Looking to send that one up there. Trying to get it up nicely there for Gonzalez Santorina. Looks to pick that one up on the top of the bounce there. Does Rishi. This time he leaves it for Santorina. Out checks. Chulu on it here now. Teases with him. Comes one way. Comes the other way. Looking for a little bit of space. He's right in front of him. And this time he sends that one up forward. Comes off the pony and he turns around and brings it forward once again. This time looks to send that one up, but gets underneath that one a bit high, plucks it out of the air once more and gets away there from Chulu, and they're both over the top of it, and Paisa comes back onto this one here to give him the support, turns it, faces back up towards the goals again. He's got Chulu in front of him there, just taps it one more time, has to go with the play this time and does so, and sends it in towards and straight through the goal, and it is there for Paisa. A beautiful goal there by Ariel Ponzi, putting Mansali out into the lead once more. So you see here there, just cleared the way, found a little bit of space, just a window for Paisa to see the goals, and through the goals he put that one. Lovely goal there by Paisa. So 7-6 it is now to Mansali. So the two teams are lining up once more. Matthias bowls that ball into play. Into play is at the back of the line. Coming onto that one there was Chulu, but Paisa has other ideas and he has a bit of that. And he's getting play spoilt there by Manu. The ball cues out backwards there, but it's going to be Haider sees it first, and Haider's off here now. Haider and Rishi going hard at it down the field here now. Haider goes to the man, goes back to the ball, looks for the next shot, tries to pick it up here, does Paisa and does so and clears it up and tidies up once again now for Mansali. Comes in onto it. There with him is Manu, turns away from him, takes control. Manu will just have to yield off him. He yields off and leaves it now for Santorina. Goes forward, but waiting for Santorina, of course, is there going to be Chulu. Sends that one up over the top of the players here now, and it's going to be Dico Deluxe to pick that one up. Couldn't quite do so. Near side play there by Manu. Manu on his near side brings this ball round nicely here now. Gets told to carry on and play as Paisa gets pushed off out of it. Goes with a long shot. He just gets a little bit of cane and cuts that one out a little bit towards right. Good bumper ride off coming in from Santorina. Santorina onto his near side. Yields off it, leaves it there. Paisa tries to get on it. The next two players cancel each other out, but first back round onto it is going to be Santorina once again. He's off once more. Santorina gets hooked off out of it there by Chulu. Chulu feeding his way through the players here now. Opens up a lovely acute backhand across the field here for Manu, but first to surface with it is going to be Paisa. Paisa onto his near side here now. Paisa onto his stick side. There goes the first bell, and first onto this one here now will be the open backhand there of Chulu. She's trying to feed this up for Manu once more. Manu checks up just to be met there by Santorina. Looks to play a bit of show and go, but they're all over the top of that one there. And who's be round first? It looks like it is going to be Santorina looking to clear it away as the clock tick-tocks down. That first hooter's gone. He's got about 10 seconds left here now, and he goes up the field here now. At least he can do is get this ball up the field here. Goes with a big driving shot. He has 6 seconds on the clock. You see Haider Bangash coming back at pace, took the pressure on him. A great shot from a distance there by Santorina, but he's just got a little bit too much on it, and it goes wide, pushing it across the face of goal. And there goes the second hooter, ladies and gentlemen. A great attacking play there by Santorina once again. And that there will end Chukka number 3, with the score being 7 goals is to Mansali, 6 goals is to Lamar. And now we'll go into a break and a few adverts and messages from Polo line whilst the players change, and we come back out for what is potentially the 4th and final Chukka of our first match, the sub-final, here this afternoon.
Soy Martín Sandal, tengo 23 años. Siempre mi familia le gustó el polo. Mi viejo más que nada me dio esta pasión. Siempre luchándola un poco desde abajo, desde Córdoba. Y acá estamos. La verdad que es un sueño para mí esto. No, mis primeros pasos afuera fueron muy tranquilos con Sebastián Merlos, que me dio la oportunidad también. Metiéndole laburo, mucho laburo. Y bueno, gracias a Dios se me dio este contacto también y re contento. Me llamó Estevita en Panelo, que lo había conocido anteriormente en Estados Unidos. Me dijo un poco venir de piloto para acá y bueno, después fueron saliendo diferentes torneos, que la verdad que es un lujo, un placer jugar para estos colores que son históricos. No, una experiencia única, la verdad que tremendo. Y un sueño para mí, viajar, a jugar, a que se me den estos torneos que no estaban por ahí tan planeados. La verdad que es un sueño y siempre voy a estar agradecido a Vindra y a Panelo y a todo lo que me dieron una mano, ahí a los chicos, a todos. En Argentina, cuando estoy en temporada, le meto a lo que más me sale. Siempre, bueno, el año pasado jugué una 20 con la Mariana, jugué como 14, 10, de todos los niveles. No, bueno, hoy en día tenés unos maestros como Poroto, Barto, que son unos monstruos. Y bueno, después como por ahí, alguien que le llevo mucho, lo sigo mucho, es Sebastián Merlos, que me dio me dio mucho aprendizaje hace 2 años que estuve con él y la verdad que me ayudó muchísimo.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Dubai Polo Question Club for potentially our fourth and final chukker of the sub-final, but it has been going nip and tuck all the way, and then they've been even Stevens through a lot of this match. In the last couple of chukkers anyway, and the score now is 7 goals at Esteban Sally and 6 to Lamar. And we'll be starting off here now with a hit in from the back line for Lamar and Chulu. You can see from our stats there at the end of chukker number 1, it was 3 goals to 2 in favour of Bansali. 3 to 6 there to Lamar at the end of chukker number 2, but 7 to 6 at the end of chukker number 3. And at the start of chukker number 4, it is Chulu Guerrero to bring it into play. Playing a little bit of cat and mouse there at the front there with Santa Marina. This time sends it out there for Manu. Manu picks his play up here, but coming on to him, of course, is going to be Paiza. Comes off the pony of Paiza, and we get a whistle on that play. And you can see this here. He comes up onto it. Paiza has every right to be there, and he just drives the ball straight into him, and therefore there's no consideration given there to the pony. And as I said, the rules are set up for horse and player. The horses are of tantamount importance, and a yellow card being given out there to Manu. Sure, there's no intent with it to do damage, however, a little bit carelessness, and it was potentially very dangerous indeed. And so the ball has been moved up here now for a penalty for a 60-yard penalty, rather than being a spot penalty due to the severity of the foul of the infraction. And it'll be teed up here by Gonzalo Santamaria. You see him coming up onto the play there. Just teeing that ball up. With Lamar. Back 40 yards from the ball. Predominantly in that goal mouth, looking to save the day here. But Gonzalo, of course, is going to be looking to put this one clean over the top. And the score is, of course, 7 goals to the orange-shirted Bansali. 6 for Lamar. So Gonzalo circling round up onto it here now. Gonzalo comes up onto this one. It's a bobbler, it's hard, it's fast, and along the ground it goes, and through the goal it is there for Gonzalo Santarina. And the goal score now is 8 goals it is to Mansali. 6 goals for Lamar. And the ball will be dropped down here now for a 5B to start this off again once more. After the yellow card had been given, there will be double penalty on that one there. Or maybe he's just dropping the ball back. No, he's just dropping the ball for the other umpire. I do apologise. And it is going to be now Matthias Paveni to bowl that ball into play. Into play it is. Middle of the line out. Looking for that Mohamed Khalid, but Deco wants a bit of it too. Deco, but coming around in front of him there was Chulu, but he got hooked off out of it and trying to pick this one up here. Mohamed Khalid's got lost his mallet. And a little bit of chat there between Manu and Chulu. You see Chulu came round through the front of the players there. And we end up with Deco picking up the mallet, most sportsmanlike of course. The ball is being dropped down here now for a penalty. From the spot in favour of Mansali. Gonzalo just teeing this one up here now. Mansali coming back strong here in this chukker. And let's see what they can do, and let's see what Lamar can do, can prevent their attacks. So we have Gonzalo taps it up. Up comes Manu. Goes with a long driving shot from a distance. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? It's looking good. It's looking good. But no, it just drifts to the right-hand side. He's already proved earlier today that he's certainly got the distance, but still not quite the accuracy there from that distance, and it just drifts wide. But the pressure's on all the time. But now, back in possession, Alamar and Chulu Guerrero. Chulu taps this underneath the neck, not wanting to waste any time, looking to go by himself here now. I think he picked up a pigeon on the way, but now he picks up the ball once more. Can't play that ball there. And we get a whistle on the play. I'm looking for a bit of explanation on that one there. We can see as he comes forward here, he was probably just impeded in his play. Yeah, it wasn't the pigeon actually. Pigeon got away with that one lightly, and it was actually Rishi just infringing the line there a little bit. And so just been explained to him there by umpire Dixon, and the ball will be moved up to the halfway line. And of course, the team that was fouled will be put into a position they would have been if they hadn't been fouled. So we'll have a 5B from the halfway line. 6-8 to score. Still 5 minutes and 19 on the clock there, so there's plenty of time left here in this match. Chulu brings it in. Up there to Santaria. Brings it forward, looking probably to make a running play here from now. He has Manu in behind, going one way, going the other way. Leaves it, yields off it, leaves it. Those two go off by themselves. Manu has the play here now. The two front players go forward. He can't actually get on and make that shot that he wants to do so he has to make it a little bit straighter. Chulu comes back for it, comes off the pony, sent a little bit further on its way there by Paiza, thwarting that attack, but first to surface with it once again here. It's going to be Manu. Manu turns it away there from Dico, turns back inside there of Santa Maria. Leaves it now for Chulu. Chulu going back with it here now. Has to control that ball as Paisa's there in his hip pocket. And it's Manu couldn't quite pick that one up, but Dico just spins that pony around and that's open for Tura. Comes out to his near side, couldn't pick it up. He's got hooked off out of it, and now it is going to be Manu. Manu trying to get forward, facing up towards goal. Paisa has other ideas, and he gets up past one man. He reaches out a long way, but couldn't quite get the next one. But we get a whistle on the play. Interesting to see whose line that was. As you see, they were trying to come forward. You can see Manu coming forward up onto the play. Paisa working on him. He's got Gonzalo in front of him. They're both coming together on this one here. Well, evidently Gonzalo thought the ball had come out on his side as he was running off, and hence he went for the next shot. But also the umpires might actually be looking to see if the mallet crossed across between the two horses. You've got two fouls offsetting each other on that one there. Gonzalo possibly had no right to try and play it, and also fouling as well. If you're in the right off, you can't make that next shot and it can't follow through, so the offsetting fouls will result in a throw in here now. Jason Dixon just lined the two teams up, will bowl the ball in from the inside out. In it goes. Out it comes. Dico brings that ball forward, trying to force his way through. Onto his Paisa. Paisa taking away there from Guerrero. Guerrero's possession. Santa Maria in front of him. And it is Guerrero once again. He drives that one in towards the goal, and through the goal it is for another one on the board there for Lamar. Taking the score now. 7 goals it is to Lamar. 8 goals though still to Mansali. Got a little bit stagnant there, and he just had to yield off it. Goes with the shot. And managed to filter that one through the players and through the goals. As we just hear the umpires calling for change, and the whistle blows. So that there will stop the clock. And those with the luxury to afford to be able to change ponies, about halfway through this chukker will quickly go and change. And then we'll get the second half of this 4th chukker underway. And for our Polo Line viewers, thank you very much indeed there to Clanova for your continued support. And there we have a view of some of the other ponies here. Out there, coming out on exercise here this afternoon. As the players quickly change up, and they'll come back onto the field, and it'll be umpire Matthias to bowl this ball back into play. Manu just mounting up there. So they've had their minute, ladies and gentlemen, and back to the middle of the field they are. So Matthias, lines of two teams up here now. Get the second half of checker number 4 underway. The ball into play. Out the back of the line it comes. Santaria picks this one up here now. Santaria underneath the neck. He goes with this one here. But going forward with him there is going to be Chulu. Under the neck he goes once more. Couldn't pick that one up. Next two onto this one here. Good ride off there by Manu. Opens up the backhand to unleash Guerrero. Guerrero goes with a long approach shot, but look who's flying up the middle here, and it is going to be Gonzalo. Gonzalo comes up onto this play here, and they come in for the check and the ride off, and we get a whistle on that play. Look, see what happens on the replay now. Going back onto it. Coming back. Just infringes the right of way there. Does Gonzalo in front of Chulu. Let's see if we can see from another angle what it looked like. Okay, here we get another angle on this one here now. Coming up. And you see, from me here, it looked like Chula was good, and Santa Maria came in front of him, creating a potentially very dangerous position with the pony's legs getting tangled up and a pony coming down. So a penalty 2 here now has been dropped down. A 30-yard penalty in favour of Mar, looking to level up the scores here now. With 3:19 on the clock it is, as Chulu tees that ball up. Would have probably been better, but very easy in hindsight for Gonzalo just to have gone straight to the ball and played it on the near side. Either taking it forward or with the backhand. So, Chulu up onto this here now, goes with a good high driving shot and straight through the middle it is, and we're all even Stevens once again. 8 goals apiece it is here in chucker number 4. And still 3 minutes left to play. So tick-tock either way this game keeps going. They've certainly come back very strongly indeed in chucker number 3 and chucker number 4, Habban Sally. So Matthias lines them up once again. Balls that ball into play, skews off the line out. Backhand there by Rishi, looking to thread that one through for Matthias. Oh, and he gets away there. Does Gonzalo away from Chulu. He wants another one here now. A lovely approach shot by him here now. Checks the pony up, has plenty of space and time, and there it is. A beautiful goal off the back of the line there for Gonzalo Sandrina. You see, he had time to look over his shoulder, check the pony down, just to make sure of that one. He really wanted sure of that one there. So back out into the lead it is once more here now, as it is being counted down. 9-8's the score. 2 teams. Looks for a bit of a gap. Ball bowled into play, off the back of the line. This time it is going to be Perez, wants to get away. Perez, but he just got caught up a little bit there, and Santa Marina comes in, just goes to ride him off, and these two going back at the ball here now. Santa Marina on his near side, goes with the backhand, good strong backhand underneath the tail, but first to serve it on it is on that near side, correct, and good play there by Deco. Deco looks to reach out, get that one, but couldn't quite get onto it, leaves it now for Chulu. Chulu checks up, turns in front of the board and the umpire there, turns it away there from Rishi, comes forward once again, comes forward again, looking to make the hook, does Rishi, checks up, does Chulu, players in front of him, just waiting to yield, comes across in towards the middle of the field, gets told to play this ball, sends it up forward here now and up over the top of the players, looking there for Manu, but first to come onto that one. Manu does get onto that one first in front of Paiza, but we get a whistle on the play. He might have been going at pace, but he might not have quite had the distance. Not that we're really going to see that clearly. Oh no, we actually can see that quite clearly there. And he cut across in front of Paiza. And so the ball's dropped down here now for a spot penalty. Penalty 5 in favour of Monsali and Gonzalo to bring it in here now. Gonzalo taps his up forward once again. Goes with a long shot here this time to take it away there from Chulu. Up there for Paiza and Manu to fight this one out. Looking to go back onto it there. Paiza couldn't pick that one up and leaves it now for Chulu. Chulu on the play. In comes Paiser, looking to spoil that play. He just pulls it away from him. Can't make a play on it. He just has to yield off it and leave it now for Chulu, who gets told to use and play the ball. Sends this one up forward here now. Cut out of the play there by Santamaria, but it's first onto this one here is going to be Mohamed Khalid. Mohamed Khalid coming forward, but he's just met there by Santamaria, and Santamaria just turns away from the play here now. Has he got the pony? You see he and Chulu come together onto that one there, but he burns up past the man here there. Sends it up the front door, and he's looking for a good play. Tells Deco to get in behind and take the man, you can see, and he turns around and takes it once more, does Gonzalo. He's looking to finish this one off here now. He's just going to run it in. There's silky work there. Lovely tip, tap, 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 and through the goal it is there for Gonzalo Santarina, making it 10 goals it is to Bensali. Beautiful goal indeed that was. Watch him just tapping that one forward. One more, and that'll do very nicely. Did great control there, lovely horseman, and beautifully mounted by Rishi. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Matthias. And a matter of seconds on the clock it is. And the ball bowled into play, frontal line out, picked up there by Rishi, but it's taken away by Manu, who get a whistle on the play. And you can see on the replay there, Rishi pulled it forward and just coming at right angles.
There's 2 oranges on their own in front.
And so with this will get moved up further forward here now, as we had attacking players who are already up front waiting to receive a pass. And so we have a penalty for a 60-yard penalty. Although they were still in the line out, or Rishi was trying to bring it forward, the 2 players had gone forward in the confidence that Rishi was going to come away with that one. And so it's teed up here now by Rishi and Gonzalo. And put a dime on it that it's actually going to be Rishi to take this one here now. And yep, Rishi starts counting around up onto the play here now. As you see, there's 18 seconds here on the clock, and 10-8 is the score. Rishi Bansali comes in, strikes it beautifully well like a pro, and through the goal it goes there for Rishi Bansali, putting 11 goals it is on the board there from Bansali. A beautiful goal there by Rishi. Been out there practicing those. He's always had a very good true swing, but he must have been out practicing, and he's been always very good at his penalties, has Rishi Bansali. The hooter goes, ladies and gentlemen, and that there will end our first match, which is the subsidiary final of the UAE Federation Polo Cup, with the final score being 11 goals it was to Bansali, 8 goals for Lamar. And the 2 teams congratulate each other and thank their umpires. And that there will be theirs for the day, and we can just see the chukker by chukker here now. At the end of chukker number 1, it was 3 goals to 2 in favour of Bansali over Lamar. But Lamar had a very strong second chukker indeed, and Bansali unable to score, but 4 unanswered goals there for Lamar, making it 6 goals to 3. At the end of chukker number 3, it was 7 goals to 6, and at the end of chukker number 4, with that final penalty of Rishi's, will be 11 goals to 8, victorious in the subsidiary final. That's the Bansali team coming off there. You see there's Gonzalo Sabrina just dismounting, saying thank you to his groom and also to Marina, the vet there for most of the team, and also, dare I say it, Paiser's better half.
Thank you so much.
And there is Rishi Bansali, very happy indeed, and quite rightfully so too. And now we'll just go to some of the best goals here. Yes, this here was Manu coming out. Manu broke away nicely there from the line out, and there's nothing they could do. He just stick and ball that one nicely home. Great goal there by Manu. And here we have Gonzalo Santarina. Goes with that next shot there. Manu couldn't do anything about it. It just got away from him through the goal. Threaded that one through absolutely perfectly. Here, this was a cracker, came out. That was about the 3rd time he hit the ball on the top of the bounce with Chulu in behind. Picks it up once more here now, and then just finishes that. That was a great goal there. Probably, undoubtedly, the best goal of the day. And here we have Paiza looked up forward, just tapped it once more. He had a bit of a window, saw the opening and just fired that one away. Great goal there by Ariel Ponzi. And here once again. Oh, he just broke away from the line out, got away from everyone, had the speed, made the distance in the initial play, fast to the ball, and then had time just to check up in front of goals to make sure of that one there. And again, here we go. This was a great play. Got away from the man and just ran this one round the corner like that pony's on rails. Great play there by Gonzalo Santorina. And now we'll go to some of the stats of the game. And we have Mansali Polo, 11, Lamar, 8 as the final score. For the field goals, it was 7-5. Throw-ins, pretty even, 7-8. Fouls committed again, 7-8, but vice versa from the throw-ins. And the penalties, good day there for Mansali, 4 from 4. And also good day from Lamar, but they only got 3 opportunities, but 3 they did convert. We have 1 yellow card given out and no corners. So, ladies and gentlemen, a nice game of polo. And we'll be back with you. There you have the Mansali team. And Rishi's sons there as well. And so, ladies and gentlemen, for myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, we'll be back with you in about 10 minutes' time, say, for our main final this afternoon, which will be Bindrai against El Basha. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to Polo Line for our finals of the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2024. And this, of course, is going to be between Bindrai in the blue shirts, a formidable power in this 8-goal polo, against El Basha, who will be there in their white shirts with the red shoulders on them. And so Jan Azam there just explaining to the umpires that they will be having a ceremonial throw in here. And this will be thrown in by Aribi Triki. And that is afterwards who we have the formal presentation of the players. Aribi Triki, of course, the Vice President of the Shalhu Group here today. Welcome to you, sir. And so as our two teams line up here, we'll introduce Bindrai first. And playing at number 1 for Bindrai is Khali Bindrai on 1 goal. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Playing at number 2 is Marco Solari on 2 goals. At number 3 is Mohamed Bindrai, also on 2 goals and possibly very underrated indeed. And Martin Rosendahl on 2 goals. At the back, and that makes a 7-goal team against the El Basha team. Playing at number 1 for El Basha is Hani Shabsi on -1 goals. Playing at number 2 on 3 goals is Justo Coutinho. And put your hands together here now, ladies and gentlemen, for the young lady playing at number 3. It is Sheikha Alia bint Mawan bin Mohammed bin Hasha Al Maktoum. And at number 4, it is Ricardo Aitigaros. And our umpires out there on the field will be Peter Wright and Matthias Babeni with Jason Dixon as 3rd man. And now we'll have the ceremonial throw in there, of course, to get this underway before the main throw in by Arbi Triki. There's the Vice President of the Shalhu Group. So the two teams will just walk forward here now. With half a goal start, of course, there. For Bindrai being a 7-goal team, being played over 4 chukkers here this afternoon, this final. So the ball gets bowled into play and the whistle will go, and then we'll get the main throw in and get this match underway for real here now. This long awaited for final has been some fantastic matches of polo. And you saw in that last game there, the players were just moving the ball around the field. Some great goals scored there in our subsidiary final. So the two teams lining up here, and the ball gets bowled into play, and we're underway here in the final. In the middle of the line out, looking for that one there is Rosenthal. Rosenthal on the play, turns, faces up towards goal, gets a little bit of a help there by Solari. Sends this one up forward here now. Up it goes up the front door here now, looking for Solari. Solari picks this one up. Oh, is it Solari comes up on it forward? No, it is actually Mohammed. Mohammed coming forward onto it. Comes off the pony, looks to pick it up, takes it on the near side and has to mount the attack once again. Checks up, avoids the hooking play there from Righty. Comes round once more again here, but this time it's going to be Solari. Solari, in behind him is Rosenthal along the back line that come here. Avoids the hook, comes into the traffic, the ball pings off out of it, but it's Mohammed to pick it up first here now. Mohammed goes round off the play. It's now picked up here by Solari. Mohammed reaches back, picks this one up, meets the man on the way through, looks for the backhand, but as he does on the meet, we get a whistle on the play. And we can see on the replay here now, as Solari comes forward, flicks that one up for Mohammed. He comes forward, and in fact, unfortunately, Hani got himself caught in a bit of no man's land and just infringing the right of way there of Mohammed Bindrai coming through. So we have a spot penalty too, just a matter of a couple of metres from the goal itself for Mohammed Bindrai to open up the scoring here now. For Bindrai, comes in at the walk, taps that one through, flags aloft, so it is now 1.5 goals is to Bindrai. The two teams will make their way back over to the clubhouse side to get this ball bowled back into play. And so the two teams will line up. Ball back into play once again. It is into play, looking for that one. There was continue, but it's taken away once again there by Mohammed. Mohammed comes forward once more. Mohammed over the top of that one there, and it's now picked up here by Rosenthal. Rosenthal picks up the play here with continue there with him. He drives and fizzes that one up forward, up the front door here now, looking for his man, but first onto it. Looks like it is going to be. First will be Rosenthal. Rosenthal being pursued there by continue. Continue. He gets away with the ball here now. There's Rosenthal. Rosenthal going towards the goal, gets hooked off out of that play there, but it's now picked up once again here by Mohammed Bindrai. Mohammed Bindrai just gets stopped in the traffic there, yielding off half the whites. They've been informed to do so, and the ball gets driven in there by Mohammed and through the goal. So that's now 2 goals. It is. And whilst the players make their way back to the middle of the field, 2.5 goals. You see a nice replay there, and the ball gets driven straight through there by Mohammed. And we have Rema Nawaz. Hi everyone. The manufacturer and export of all kinds of equestrian goods and farrier tools. Abbas Aminu from Kaduna. I'm watching from Kaduna in Nigeria. And of course, welcome back this afternoon again to Abu Bakr Faroujarin, our loyal watcher here, and Adnan Adibullah. But the ball back into play. Picked up here now on the near side by 80. 80 gets hooked off out of it there by Mohammed, but gets possession once more. Avoids the hooking play there from Mohammed once more, and he checks up, comes back inside. Just be met there by Solari. Solari just whipping that pony around. Where they well mounted, these boys, and he sends it out here now, looking there for continue. Continue shows a little bit too much of that ball though, unfortunately there for Rosenthal, and he picks this up nicely and takes it out away from Bindrai, takes it forward and plays the tail backhand out for Solari to come onto. Solari up there on the far side in front of you there on the terrace. Keeps coming forward. Now leaves it there for Khalid Bindrai, who drives it up forward, but the first back onto this one here will be Hani Shepsi. Sends a backhand, clears it away, but couldn't pick it up there. Good 80 Garros as he got hooked off at it at the same time, but it's now being picked up by 80 once more. Ricardo Garros comes back in behind the players, sends that one forward, but the first back onto it there is going to be Slary. Sends the backhand in. 80 comes in, flicks that one away, but trying to pick this one up is Mohammed. 80 thought he'd changed the line enough there, but it wasn't enough to actually come out of the right of way. And it's going to be Mohammed going goalward bound here now. Mohammed Bindrai has acres of space and time. He's got Solari in behind for support, and it just goes over the line there by Marco Solari. Out there in front, capitalising on the opportunity there does Mohammed always, and great supporting play there. Always in behind. You see there are 3 shirts of Bindrai up there. And so the umpires look like they are calling a free change. So the score now is 3.5 goals. It is to Bindrai. The whistle blows and they have a minute to change. 80 Garros thought that on that near side he'd been able to flick that ball away enough and create a new line, but the umpires deeming it hadn't actually changed the line, direction of the line properly. So whilst they're changing, ladies and gentlemen, please log into Instagram for all the updates throughout the world in polo for at Polo Line OK. On Facebook, Polo Line in, tune in, drop us a message, tell us where you're tuning in from. We seem to have quite a few of the guys from Nigeria taking a great interest. Good afternoon, thank you very much indeed for doing so. And of course, on YouTube, Polo Line TV, or download the Polo Line app for all the updates of polo throughout the world. So, just a couple of spots of rain possibly as the ball gets bowled into play. Into play it is off the front of the line. Mohammed Bindrai with the play here now, turns back inside, waiting for his to continue, but he sends that one out here into some open space here for Rosenthal, but first to surface with it there will be 80 Garros. 80 taking the bouncing ball and running this one round. Going back with him there, of course, is going to be Rosenthal over the top of it. And he picks this one up here now, does Rosenthal. Rosenthal comes off the pony. Next onto that one there will be Khalid Bindrai. Yielding off it, leaves it now for brother Mohammed. cuts this one out towards the boards, just has to break and check for a moment there, goes with the first time play, does Rosenthal to send it up to Khalid once more, comes off his pony and it's going to fall here now for Garros. Garros and El Basha. Garros comes around the play, good protection there for Garros by Alia, keeping Solari off out of it, comes back inside once more. Keeps on going forward here now, does. Garros checks up, looks to turn away once more and trying to find a little bit of space for himself, plays the backhand here, looking to get that up to continue, going to have to ride Solari off on that one there, but Solari comes up with the treasure here now, and Solari checks up on the boards here this time. Yields off it, leaves it for Mohammed. He comes, turns back in towards the middle of the field. He'll be coming with this one here now. Drives that into the danger zone once again, but he comes off the pony and we get a whistle on the play. So let's see on the replay here now. Continue, possibly looked like he was all right. He stayed straight and it came off the pony. If you drive that ball into the pony, then you will be penalised there for it if it is with a full swing. If it's a controlled swing, it can be debated. But there was plenty of space for him to actually hit that ball away from the pony, but he opted to take it and goes into the pony. So the ball's placed down here now for a penalty 5B in favour of El Basha. And players called and 80s there with continue. 3.5 goals is to bin dry. Garros brings it up forward here now. Ranging takes Solari on, does so, gets up past him, show and go on that one there. But the next player coming onto it was Rosenthal, hooks him off out of it, leaves the ball nicely there for Mohammed, but didn't quite get that to Solari, but coming up round onto this one here now was continue. He just hovered and waited and paused and waited too much, and he allows Solari in, and Solari's going here now. Alia's coming back at pace to put the pressure on, as is Garros. Garros coming back at the man, Alia waiting for the next man to come through, but it looks like Solari's going to go all the way with this one here now, and he does, and a beautiful goal there by Marco Solari, making it 4.5 goals it is now to bin dry. And you see there, Garros coming back, but it just got too much of a break on it there. And so back to the middle of the field, on the clubhouse side it'll be, for this ball to get rolled in once more. Some 30 seconds on the clock, the ball goes back into play, out the line, out it comes. Khalid comes away with that one there, couldn't take it any further, but once again it's going to be Brother Mohammed who picks it up, takes it out towards the boards here now, checks up, in behind is Solari to give him the helping hand if Nazi needs it, plays with the ball and then sends this one up and fizzes that one nicely forward here now for Rosenthal and Solari, but on the near side, continue picks it up, but shows too much of that one there, nearly to Khalid, but he picks it up himself and gets back onto the play once more. Ridden off over that one there and coming back onto it here now is going to be Mohammed. Comes through the players here now. They're quick, they're sharp, they jump on every single opportunity they're given. You cannot give them an inch because what makes the world go round is players. They're always coming back at you all the time. And the hooter has gone, so therefore we will end Chukka number 1 with the score being 4.5 goals it is to bin dry. And so we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. Sorry, 5.5 goals. So yeah, the scoreboard just needs to pop another one up there, please. 5.5 goals it is. Thanks, Tiger. So we'll get a few adverts and messages.
What makes the world go round is top about that cha-ching sound like we count bills by the pound is we can't stop cause we live in for the money. What makes the world go round is top about that cha-ching sound like we count bills by the pound is cause we live in for the money. Don't stop, rock the block, cause once we get started then we just can't stop. And when you see the Lamborghini then you know what's up, because cheap is cheap and the talk is talk, yeah. Now we chillin' on a cruise ship, take a jet to Korea, how we do it. All the players are playing the game, head is looking lame, so we started getting money and you know we
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get chucker number 2 underway with the score being 5.5 goals. It is to Bindrai. I'll be going over to the far side for the ball to be thrown in once more as we start chucker number 2. We'll just see the replay there here now of Mohammed just coming through the pack of players there. They'd all been over the top of it and hooked and cancelled each other out, and capitalising on it and putting it away nicely. So 5.5 goals, or 5 goals scored there by Bindrai in that first chucker. So the ball into play. Into play is in the middle of the line now. It comes out here. Alia comes away with this one here. Alia yields off, gives it now for Aiti, and we get a foul. You can clearly see where the line is and the flow of traffic. See, Alia comes away with it. She's coming across the field. And he's coming across to play it on his stick side, and it's, yeah. So the ball's being picked up here now by the umpires. Solari was clearly on that line as well. And so the ball here now is going to get moved up for a penalty for a 60-yard penalty. Umpire Matthias Babeni going back behind the goals. And the ball being teed up here by Mohammed Bindrai. Being helped out with just trying to balance that ball onto a little bit of a divot there with Solari, and Solari goes forward to the goal mouth area, and it is now going to be Mohammed Bindrai for a penalty for 60-yard penalty. Mohammed comes up to this one, strikes it well. It's coming down, but it's coming down a little bit wide, and out to the left-hand side it goes, so the score remains the same. 5.5 goals is to Bindrai. Here in chucker number 2. It's on the back line. It'll be Aiti Garros to bring it in. Aiti Garros brings it in across the face of goal here now. Being marked and pressurised to try and release this ball. He makes a bit of a show and go. Goes the other way, out towards the clubhouse side here now. Gets a good solid bump and ride off there by Solari. Solari looking for the backhand, and it's a strong backhand indeed it is. And running onto this one here now is going to be Rosenthal. He has enough time to check up. Pulls it in towards the goal here now. Goes with a little flick shot and puts it away for another one on the board there. For Bindrai, making it 6.5 goals it is to Bindrai. So the two teams, nice goal there. Good work there by Solari, backing this one off. For Rosenthal to finish off nicely there now. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Umpire right bowls that ball into play. Into play it is, comes away here now, does. Solari. Sends this one up forward there, looking for Rosenthal, who's going back with him. There's going to be continued, goes with the first time play, fizzes that one underneath the neck, in towards the goal it goes. It could be going across the face of goal on this occasion, but Haller couldn't quite get to that one in time. So across the face of goal it goes, but a good approach shot there and a good attack by this Bindrai team, and the ball's on the back line once more. Garros brings it into play. Garros. Under the neck he goes with that one there and sends it out now for Continue, out towards the clubhouse side. It is going to be Continue, sends this up forward here now, looking for Alia. Alia looks to pick up the ball, but she's hooked off out of that one there by Khalid. Ball skews off the pony, and a nice passing play there by Hani Shabse. Up now for Alia, she gets hooked off out of that one once more, and we get a whistle on the play. Let's see what the umpires decide. Could Alia come in, or was he not on the right side to be able to make that hooking play? Let's see if we can see on that replay. Came in with a bit of a slash hook on it. Was she right? The umpires will tell us. The umpire was directly on that line, which we cannot actually see so clearly from here. And Aiti and Solari just having a quick little chat there. So the umpire just having a quick little chat about this one. Just see there with umpire right. I did suspect there was a bit of a slashing hook going on, and yes, it was deemed to be a slash hook, and a yellow card, I believe, given out there for it. Dangerous play, the slashing hook. Apart from the danger to the actual player, it's danger to the horse too. Here's a good shot from behind, comes in, goes in with that slashing hook onto that one there. So We have a short penalty here now. A penalty to a 30-yard penalty in favour of El Basha. 80 Garros looking to open up the account here for El Basha here in Chukka number 2. Walks up to this one, drives, shoots, in through the goals it goes. So there it is. We have 1 goal on the board there now for El Basha. And we'll be starting off as we have a second blow on that whistle. A yellow card was actually given out on that occasion. We'll be starting off with a 5B from the halfway line. And so the umpire drops the ball down. And it looks like they're looking to pick up something off the field as well. Maybe a horseshoe or something, but there we go. So the ball will be now brought back into play by El Basha from the midfield point for a 5B. Haiti Garros looking to just tee this up. Play is called. Ricardo Garros circles up to it here now. Taps it forward. Up there to his marker in the form of Solari. Brings it up closer to him. Looking to bring it up far enough to continue to come to the work, but continue turns around and comes in behind. Coming in behind, Solari gets the ride off, gets the better of that one there. The backhand comes in, comes off the pony, and it's Haiti to pick it up once again. In comes Mohammed. Gets some protection there from Continue, so Haiti can mount attack. Looks to come back in between the players. Gets hooked off out of it. The backhand comes in. Couldn't pick that one up. Could. They've been dry players, but in comes Continue trying to get away from them here now, running that ball forward. In comes a near side play there of Mohammed and sent a little bit further on its way, but picked it up now and took it forward in the end. Did Solari out towards the clubhouse side once again. It is Marco Solari. Solari at pace up the field, checks that pony up, lets the ball settle. And in doing so, allows 80 to get back to him. Looking for something out of that one there, but it's going to be Mohammed bin Dry to pick up the play there on the boards. Yields off and leaves it now for Solari, who sends that one up forward, but first to surface with it will be the open backhand of Continue that is now picked up here by Solari once more. Solari coming forward here, up the field he comes. In fact, no, that was Mohammed, but it's Solari onto it now, and they're all over the top, but it's always going to be one man in between. And it's sent there by Rosenthal, but showed too much of that Continue pony, just stuck a little bit there and Continue looking to get going here now, but coming back with ease there is Mohammed in front. Rosenthal round the back of that one there, and in comes Haiti Garros to pick it up here again, here now for El Basha, and Alia helping out there. Alia on the play here now. Alia flicks that one away, one further. Trying to get the backhand in comes Rosenthal. Does. Looks to pick it up on the near side. Does Khalid bin Dry. Oh, and we get a whistle on the play. We're going to stop there as returning play so quickly there. And Hani just got across in front of his player. Let's see what we can do here now. The near side play comes in. And Hani just got caught into no man's land. And Husto taking his patron out. So just recompose himself, take a moment or two, and get checked out there by the ambulance. So here we go with the replay here now with Khalid out on that near side. We can see it from another angle. So Hani just gonna get checked. Him there. So them. So it's not for the faint of heart out there, ladies and gentlemen. And Hannah, you see, just mounted back up again, given the all clear, and he's just had a quick little sting ball and comes back to where the umpire's here now. Well done. Thank you very much for your appreciation there. And let's see what the umpires are actually going to give for this. The thing is, if you endanger a player on the field, if it's your own player or an opposition player, you still can be penalised because you created a dangerous situation. Though I'm sure it was not by intent. And it looks like the umpires are going to be giving a penalty here now in favour of Bindrai. And this will be a 30-yard penalty too. Which is being teed up there by Marco Solari. And it's 6.5 goals is there to Bindrai. No. And 1 to El Basha. So second round up onto it though will be Mohamed Bindrai. Brings the pony back down to the walk, takes a couple of practice swings. It is undefended. Comes in, drive, shoots, and makes sure of this one here, and through the goal it goes for another one on the board there. For Bindrai, making it 7.5 goals. It is to Bindrai. 1 goal to El Basha. And about 3 minutes left here to play in this chukker. So back to the middle field on the far side, as they'll be throwing the ball in for the first 2 chukkers over there in front of you on the clubhouse. And then they'll come over here towards us on the picnic area side, between the 2 fields, where Polo line are filming and transmitting throughout the world, and the ball gets bowled into play. Off the front of the line out, picks that one up there, there's Khalid, back onto his stick side here now. Khalid looking to get this one going forward, but IT's there going with him, just shadowing him, and he sends that ball in. Comes off the pony, ricochets off out, but there's always an extra man left over, and there it is going to be Rosenthal. Rosenthal coming in behind to give support is Mohammed. Martin Rosenthal sends that one up forward here now, looking for Solari, but he's getting ridden off out of this one here now, and it looks like that one will be shadowed out over the line there by IT Garros. And as he allows that to drift out over the back line, he retains possession with a hit in from the back line. IT Garros brings it forward underneath the neck here now. Garros taps it up forward, looks to see where his players are. We'll probably go with the big one here now. No, he keeps on going forward with that one there. Does Garros. Garros couldn't pick that one up, and it gets picked up here now. What looks like it is going to be Rosenthal. Rosenthal, 80, comes back at him here. Checks, comes back inside. Nice play. Gives great confidence when mounted so well, and it's now with Mohammed. Mohammed, Bindrai, up on the play. White's just going to have to yield off out of that one there, and he sends that up forward, and he must be shown too much of that one there to Garros, and Garros can come onto this one here now. Garros coming up the field here. He needs a little bit of support, and it is going to be Garros taking this one down the field here now. Garros pucking his ball down the field. Gets a bump and a ride off there, cleared by Solari, but he didn't get the backhand off, and it allows Garros to come back in onto it once more. Garros looking to weave his way through. He's got 3 blue shirts all over him there. He gets ridden off and the backhand comes in, and we get a whistle on that play. And you can see clearly on the replay there as Garros puts that one up forward. No clean ride off there, just slopping in front a little bit there was Mohammed, and he tried to play the backhand, and in doing so has given a penalty away in favour of El Basha for a penalty 2. A 30-yard undefended penalty, as you see being teed up there by Garros. Seven and a half to 1 to score. Opportunity here now for Garros to put another one on the board here for El Basha. Garros comes up to this one and sends that one through the goal, making it 2 goals. It is now to El Basha. It's a steep hill to climb, but they're coming back at them here now. 2 to 7.5 is the score. IT. You just see on the replay there, putting that one away through nicely. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. For umpire right to bowl this ball in. In goes the ball. Off the side of the line, out it comes. It is going to be Solari. Solari breaks away with it here for Bindrai. Solari got the legs, got the pace, and he's off on the move here now. Solari comes forward, couldn't pick it up. Mohamed Aiti tries to pick that one up and excuse out towards the side slightly, so Mohamed can get onto it here now. Mohamed Bindrai gets a good bump and ride off there, and he gets the hook in onto Aiti Garros and turns away from the play once more. Does Mohamed, he looks up to see if he has a goal shot possibility from there. White player's just in the way of him a little bit, so he goes with the shot and puts it straight over the top and through the goal. It is a lovely goal scored there by Mohamed Bindrai, making it 8.5 goals it is now to Bindrai, and 2 goals to El Basha. It looks like that clock's just going to tick-tock down as the players start to leave the field. There's not quite going to be enough time to get this ball back into play. So that there will end chukka number 2, and they'll go into half-time. They'll quickly go and change ponies before coming back out for the second half here of our final of the UE Federation Polo Cup 2024. But in the meantime, we'll go to a few adverts and messages from Polo Line.
I've been coming here, mainly maybe 10 years, always with the Habtour, with Mohamed Habtour. That been great years with Wolf, with Habtour. But yeah, since maybe it started 2016, 17, we were here, then we moved to the Habtour Polo Club. I started with Hani, but part-time because I was working with the Habtours before. But last season we decided to maybe bring it up a notch, and I went full-time with him, and it's been great since. I'm very grateful. We reached the final. See, we had a lot of help with the AM, Tigasahan, with Alia, Hani, Haiti has been amazing. No, we have been really enjoying it, and the whole season has been great. Haiti is a great guy, and to play is fun. I really enjoy it. He's amazing. Been really enjoying these past weeks with him, and looking forward for Sunday. Sí, Bindrai, we played against them the other day, and I think everybody knows here in Dubai what Bindrai means. It's a great team with Esteban. I think he's doing a great work. It's going to be tough. We are happy we are in the final, and it's a good challenge to play against them, and hoping the best for us.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here now to Dubai Polo Equestrian Club for our second half of our final in the UAE Polo Federation 2024. We'll be lining up here in front of us at Polo Line. To get this second half underway, we just wait for one of the umpires to quickly change ponies, and we'll just quickly go to chukka by chukka for your information on screen there. At the end of chukka number 1, it was 5.5 goals to Bindrai. At the end of chukka number 2, it was 8.5 to 2 in favour of Bindrai. And so we'll shortly get this one underway here now. 2 more chukkas left to play here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just the umpire right. It's about to mount back up now onto a fresh pony supplied by Bindrai. The teams, of course, having to provide a couple of ponies per match.
It's quite good, but it might be a bit whip shy when they come behind, so it's going to be a bit jerky, but it's good.
So the 2 teams will line up here now. And it'll be umpire Matthias Babeni to bowl this ball into play. Ball into play, off the line out it comes, off the front, picked up here now by Rosenthal, couldn't get hold of it, but the backhand comes in there by Mohammed and quickly onto that as it's stopped by the pony there. Rosenthal loses sight of it, as does Continue. They're working hard trying to find out, scoops it out from underneath the pony, does Mohammed and flicks it back here now for Solari. Solari on the move here now, comes in between the players and fizzes that one up forward. Alia going back at pace onto this one here, but Khalid's coming back as well. Khalid comes in with the ride off, trying to keep it off that one there is Alia, but Khalid picks it up and takes it forward and up through and through the goal it goes. A lovely play there by Khalid bin Drai, plucking that ball out of the air from behind himself and through the goal it goes, which we'll see clearly now here on the replay. Ali goes back to it, but just a little strong in that. Right off there was Khalid. So back to the middle field it is. Bowled into play there by Matthias, and it's going to be, and he has a bit of that one there. He gets hooked off out of it and pushes it round. Aiti comes around the front here away from Rosenthal, takes it on the near side, gets a little bit of protection. On the near side once more, in comes Solari. Solari fizzes that one forward. They're all going back onto this one here. It gets hooked off out of it, but still has a bit of it, and it's now going to be Rosenthal, keeps on going forward. Rosenthal over the top of that, but Solari on the near side sends it out forward once more, and Rosenthal picks it up under the neck. He goes with that one there, and it just like clockwork there, these bin dry plep boys just working it between each other. Always there in great support all the time. Nice little flick shot composed underneath the neck. Making it 10.5 goals it is now. So the two teams line up. Ball back into play once again. Off here now comes Solari again. Solari, he's got Khalid gone up forward, turns, tries to get the angle, does so, gives that ball a ride, and up the front door it goes. You see there, Alia give him a good thump and a bump and clears it away from the danger zone and looks to take this one out round the corner. Khalid picks it up and goes under the neck with that one there. Khalid deep down into the corner, getting support there here now. Backhand comes in by Mohammed, comes off the pony and picked up here by Aiti Garros. Garros here now looking to mount an attack here. Up the field he comes. Garros comes forward. Over the top of that one there, as is continues. Who's going to be first to surface with it? And it looks like it is going to be bin Drai. Back onto it in the form of Solari. And Solari goes towards the goal. And he's going to dribble this one all the way through the goal. And in fact, a lovely goal there by bin Drai. Got back onto that one quickly there. Did Solari. And a classic Solari goal, running that one all the way through. Okay, 11.5 goals to bin Drai. So the ball back into play in the middle of the line out. Looking for that one is Hani, as is Rosenthal. Comes out here now for Continue, checks up, looks to come back inside, comes away there from the play, avoids the hook there from Solari, just to be met there by Rosenthal. Solari sends the backhand. Who's going to get round onto this first? It looks like it's going to be Garros. Garros being pressurised by Rosenthal. Rosenthal turns it away from him. Coming around the other side is Mohammed, and he pulls that one away from both of them. Comes away, nice play there by Garros. Garros looks to go by himself here, comes back in between the two players. He comes here once more in behind Solari. He has Mohammed in behind. Solari just having a poke at that one there, but is retained there by Garros. Garros, his ball is sent forward up onto his near side there and sends that one up and through the goal it goes. Oh, it just goes wide. Lovely play there by Garros, but just couldn't quite find the goals on that occasion. Working hard for it. Running that ball through all the players. A lovely last shot there on the near side, but unfortunately it just went wide. So we've asked for a free change here now, as you see the players making their way down to the pony lines to change ponies here. Halfway through Chukka number 3. And once again, thank you very much indeed to Clanova for your kind support. So the ball's on the back line there, at the Villa end of the field by the Autodrone side. Go down into the pony lines there, and you can see Mohammed bin Drai in the background. Of course, those just changing. And there's a shot there of Alia hopping one from one to the other with cheeky Marcela Junco helping her out as always. still changing. You see 80's changed. Rosenthal just stepping back on board. So they're all back on board again. And you see Khalid coming back out on the little grey pony. Be able to check in a minute. I think it's Geta. And yep, coming back out on little Geta. So the two teams making their way back up to the far end of the field. Where the ball sits on the back line, and it'll be time for Bindrai to bring it back into play, in possession of the play. So players called. And the ball being brought back into play here now. Up as close, Alia goes under the neck with that one there, out there for Rosenthal. First time play for him, sends that one straight up the front door here now, looking for Khalid. Going back on it is Hani Hepsi. Up onto looking for the backhand, does so, cuts open backhand, couldn't intercept that one there and on the meet, but this time on the meet there it's going to be Rosenthal. Rosenthal opens that shoulder up and fizzes that one up forward once again, and it could go all the way, but it's going a little bit wide out towards the right hand side, but it's going to be Habsay, comes back onto it. Habsay cuts this one wide, out towards the side. Good defensive play there by Hani, allowing 80 to get onto that one now. 80 takes this forward and sends that up the front door here now for Alia on the play here now. Alia Al Maktoum up over the halfway line. Hurto Kirkinyu in there to give the support and send the ball up forward once again. Picks it up himself once more, goes back onto his own play. In behind comes Alia to look after Rosenthal and give him the space and time and luxury to be able to stick and ball that one all the way, and through the goal it goes there for Hurto Kirkinyu, taking it 3 goals. It is now to El Barsha. 11.5 to Bindrai. And on the replay there you see then you're just finishing that one off underneath the neck. So back to the middle of the field it is, in front of us at Polo line. And it will be Matthias to get this back underway once again. Bowls that ball in, off the back of the line it comes for 80. 80 comes away round the back of the players here now. Garros looking for a goal here now. Garros looking to run this one all the way. Garros, a nice approach shot there by Garros over the 60-yard line, up to the 40-yard line, up to the 30-yard line. Settles the pony down, and he just goes over the top of that one there and leaves it for Alia to come in and finish it off. And a lovely goal there in support there by Alia Al Maktoum. Taking the score now. 4 goals it is to El Barsha. Oh no, it's gone wide. He waved his flag and then no, it is not. So there's no goal, no goal. So brought back into play here now. I was wishing it, I was hoping. And it comes in there for Bindrai. Up the front door here now, looking for Khalid. Khalid and Habsay going back onto that one there. Khalid gets the better of that one there and keeps his ball moving down towards the goal. Checks up, takes it a little bit wide. Makes a bit of space for himself here now, but he's going to have to turn back in towards the goals and come across the back line. So he does. He checks up, makes a turn, comes back in, beats one man, comes away from it. Just to be met there by Garros. Garros takes it away from him here now and looking to go all the way up there at the end of the field once more. Garros goes with a high lofted shot up the front door there, looking for Alia. Alia looking to come onto this play here, up onto the near side. Couldn't quite pick up the stick side play to follow that one up afterwards, and the backhand is opened up once again here there by Rosenthal. Rosenthal's play picked up now by Solari, who sends this one in towards goal, but it's going to be continued to come back onto this play here first. And it is continue, checks, turns, brings it back onto himself once more. Onto the play, comes Hurto Coutinho, drops the hammer down. Khalid going back onto it, the first 2 to goes. And it is now going to be Coutinho coming up just short of the halfway line. Goes with a long driving shot, looking to send this one up the front door here now for Hani. Hani up onto the play and is continued to send it forward once again. Gets back onto his own play. Underneath the neck he goes with this one here. In comes Aiti Garros to give it a little bit of support, and Hani comes in with the next shot, and unfortunately for him it just goes wide, but he scoops it there on the near side, and unfortunately out over the back line it goes. So that there, ladies and gentlemen, will end chugger number 3 with the score being Bindrai 11.5. 3 goals to El Barsha. So the players will quickly go and leave the field to play. And we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line as we get a little bit of Precipitation starting to fall here. It was forecast for about 5 o'clock, so it's about 7 minutes early, so they better be quick on their changes. So now some adverts, messages from Polo Line.
Soy Martino Sandal, tengo 23 años. Siempre mi familia le gustó el polo. La verdad que tranquilo con Sebastián Merlos, que me dio la oportunidad también. Se me dio este contacto también y anteriormente en Estados Unidos me dijo un poco un lujo, un placer jugar para estos colores que son históricos. No, una experiencia única, la verdad que tremendo. Y un sueño para mí, viajar, a jugar, a que se me den estos torneos que no estaban por ahí tan planeados. La verdad que es un sueño y siempre voy a estar agradecido a Vindra y a Panelo y a todos los que me dieron una mano, ahí a los chicos, a todos. En Argentina, cuando estoy en temporada, le meto a lo que más me sale. Siempre, bueno, el año pasado jugué una 20 con la Mariana, jugué como 14, 10, de todos los niveles. No, bueno, hoy en día tenés unos maestros como Poroto, Bartos,
So the ball will be brought back into play here now.
Y bueno, después como...
By Bindrai, brought up there by Mohammed, sends this one forward, up now for Khalid. Khalid looking to come onto the play, but IT beats him to that one first, plays the backhand into the pony. Khalid looks to pick up this here now, takes it forward, and round the corner he comes. Leaves it now, though, for IT Garros. Garros coming forward here now. Has Mohammed to beat there first, he takes his ball one side, the other side comes off the back of the pony, and Khalid comes in and helps it out here now. For Bindrai and sends this ball up the field. In comes the bump of the ride off there by Alia, cancelling each other out. The next two players do, and it's now left here for Mohammed Bindrai. Shuts down there with Husto on the flyby. Gets told to play it there, does Mohammed, and he sends it out there for Rosenthal. But first to surface with the play will be Continue, checks up, turns back inside, goes under the neck with that one there, and sends it out here now for Alia to come onto. Alia yields off, goes forward for the passing play there from Garros. Sends it out there, but it goes a little bit wide, so Garros is going to have to come back onto his own ball and looks for the next shot here now, but unfortunately gets a bit more cane and straight it goes, and out over the back line it is. So the score remains the same. 3 goals to Barsha, 5.5. Sorry, 11.5. For Bindrai. So once more on the back line, but on the other side of the goalpost now, for Bindrai to bring back into play. Bindrai. Tap this one forward once again. Brings it up here now. Bindrai drives this up forward, sends that one out into the middle of the field, but first to surface with it will be Continue on it there with Solari. Checks up, comes back inside of the Bindrai players. Sends that ball up forward there now, looking for Alia once more, but the door's going to be closed there by Mohammed Bindrai. Taking it round onto his near side, then onto his stick side, taking the man. Controlling the ball on the boards here. Sends this one up the boards here, this time looking for his teammate in the form of Solari. Sends that one up forward now, looking for Khalid. Khalid looking to take this ball up forward on his near side, does so, picks this one up beautifully in front of Continue. Onto his stick side once again, looking for another one on the board there. Does Khalid Bindrai. He gets a good approach shot there. Will it carry all the way? I think he can just watch that one go all the way through, so we have 12.5 goals. It is now to Bindrai. Great play there by Khalid Bindrai. So back to the middle of the field it is once more here in chugger number 4, 4.5 minutes still left to play. Umpire Matthias. Lines of 2 teams up here now. Bowls that ball into play out the back of the line, out it comes, and it's going to be Rosenthal. Picks that one away from the back of the line here now. Alia comes in with the hook, gets the hook in onto that one there. Iti Garros comes in, makes a turning play, looking for someone to pass that one to. However, there's nobody there, so he comes down in between the middle of the 2 players here now. Garros bringing this ball forward. Shows a little bit too much of that one there, possibly there for Mohammed, so he cuts that one out away from the player and looking for the next shot here now. Does Garros, he leans into that one there beautifully and sends it in towards the goal, but it just goes to the right-hand side of the goalpost and out over the back line it is. We hear a whistle from the umpires and for the players. Given the opportunity here now to quickly go and change ponies, we're about halfway through this chukker. So the ball's placed there on the back line. Whilst the players go down to the bottom end of the field. quickly go and change ponies. And once again, thank you very much indeed for our kind support of Doctor to You. Download the app and look at all the options that they have there. Being a remote AI doctor. You just see Hanny mounting back up again. As the players start to make their way back up to the Autodrone end of the field.
45, 46, 47, 60 seconds, 1 minute.
So you see in screen there. Alia
Someone to hit it in at all. 1 minute 20.
going back up to the top end of the field. And the umpires will call play. And it will be Rosendahl to bring it back into play here now for Bin Dry. Takes across the face of goal. Goes with a good shot there out towards the side for Mohammed Bin Dry to come onto. But as he does, the ball comes out over the boards. So the ball will be dropped down here now for a free hit in favour of El Barsha. And players called. Aiti Garros comes in, first time shot, and sends this one straight over the top. It just falls to the back of the D, as it were to say, about the 30-yard line. Picks it up on the near side. Here does Alia, near side play once more. And back onto a stick side, comes in and puts that one away. A lovely goal there between Aiti Garros and Alia El Maktoum. Taking it now. 4 goals it is to El Barsha. 12.5. Just finishing that one nicely off. On the stick side, you see there she took the player, played the ball on the near side nicely. It looks like Alia's just got a slight issue with the pony or a bit of tack or something, so just dismounting to give her a helping hand there. Will be Rosenthal, who hops back on board. Goes to show that chivalry is not dead. So 2 teams lined up once more. It is for Matthias to bowl that ball in. In it comes out the back of the line out. Garros peels off with that one here now. Garros going up towards the goal. Rosenthal taking the shorter angle here down the middle of the field. Straightens himself up here now. Does Garros looking to stick a ball this one all the way from the 30-yard line. It is about now and about the same place. Left that one behind there for Rosenthal to spend the backhand. The backhand fizzes out towards the clubhouse side. On the stick and ball field here at Dubai Polo Question Club as it's turned and faced back up towards the goals once again for Continue. Continue sends that one forward in towards the goal, and through the goal it is there for Justo Continue. Putting another one on the board there for El Barsha. Turns round, faces up, looks towards goal. Pretty good angle on it there and sends that one nicely through the goals. Does Continue. 12.5 it is now for Bin Dry. 5 goals for El Barsha. So Matthias lines the 2 teams up once more, and just under 2 minutes left to play here in this match, and coming away with it is going to be Continue once again. It is Justo in behind to give the support. There is Hanny. Justo goes forward here once again, up towards the goal here now. Just a nice little half swing will do, or will he just tap it? Nice little tap shot, that's it. One more will do, and thank you very much indeed, said Justo. 2 back-to-back goals there from Justo Continue. Take it now. 6 goals it is to El Barsha. 12.5 though to Bin Dry. All he had to do was finish that one off nicely. There's one more little tap and just send it through the goals. So the 2 teams back to the middle of the field it is. For Matthias to bowl it into play. With 1:10 on the clock. So ball into play, out the back of the line, out it comes here now. It's going to be Mohammed Bin Dry to pick this one up. Hani comes in with the hook, turns, takes it away from him though. There does Aiti, but still working on it. There's Mohammed, jostling the sticks and trying to get this one back in possession. There's Mohammed, but Aiti comes away with it here now. Aitigaros pulls it away there from Mohammed. Mohammed gets the near side play in and sends it out towards the board, takes the play on the stick side and plays the backhand, looking to send that one up to his teammate, but first onto it looks like it's Garros. Takes it away there from Khaled. Garros underneath the neck at a very cute angle there, looking for continue, but beautifully on the meat there, or nearly did Mohammed, but it is now going to be continue going back towards the goal once more. And it is Husta continue looking over his shoulder, see who's coming back to put the pressure on, but Hani there in behind to give him the supporting play, and Hani Shepse comes in with the goal shot and goes in with the goal shot, but unfortunately it goes wide. So the score remains the same, 12.5 to 6 it is. The ball placed on the back line here now. For the ball to be brought back in by Bindrai. Sends that one up forward, out towards the clubhouse side. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. That there will end our finals of the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2024 with Bindrai running out the winners over El Barsha. So teams congratulating each other and thanking our umpires, of course, and a very big congratulations there to this Bindrai organisation and Esteban Pinello, who is managing and looking after them. And just also like to say their involvement with them there is Kian Hall, whose birthday it was yesterday. Happy birthday to you, Kian. And so the two teams will leave the field of play here now. And a very happy Bindrai camp indeed. So yesterday, lady, with the Gold Cup finals yesterday, with Habtoor running out the winners. Bindrai running out the winners here today. And we have a chugger by chugger, 5.5 goals it was to Bindrai at the end of chugger number 1, 8.5 to 2 at the end of chugger number 2, 11.5 to 2 at the end of chugger number 3, sorry, to 3 at the end of chugger number 3. And at the end of chugger number 4, it was 12.5 goals to 6. I was about to say we've had our two main finals here in Dubai this weekend. And on Wednesday, we will be starting the Emirates International Championship at Gantoot. And then on the weekend, there'll be a game down at Gantoot, and of course, there will also be the start of the Dubai Cup at Habtoor. There you have a very happy Bindrai camp indeed. Congratulated there by Esteban. Big smiles all round. And quite rightly so too, and there you see Kian Hall in the camp there too. And so now in front of the clubhouse there we can see the stats. Field goals, 10 scored there by Bindrai, 4 from El Barsha. Throw-ins, not that massive a difference, 10 to 6, fouls committed 5 to 3, so a very clean game indeed. The penalties, 2 from 3 there for Bindrai, 2 from 2 for El Barsha from Aitigaros. There were no corners, but one yellow flag was given out there during the match. And so view once again there of Bindrai. We're very happy indeed to be collecting the UAE Polo Federation Cup in a few moments' time. And you see you've got Khaled just asking Esteban Pinello to turn around and take a team photograph of the Bindrais. And being congratulated there, of course. So we have a nice group photograph there of the Bindrais. Khalid at 1, Marco Solari at 2. At 3 is Mohamed Bindrai and Martin Rosenthal at number 4. And so, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, I hope you enjoyed your afternoon, and we look forward to you tuning in on Wednesday for the Gantut International Championships, starting on Wednesday with 2 matches, coming to you live, of course, by Polo Line. So enjoy your evening. Before it starts raining here, a very good night.